You seen all that shit? Yeah, you seen that, yeah. Right. So, but off of that, yeah, I know, but. And also, it's swear blind that worked George on him. But that's another story.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's why you got to be careful which girl you're eating from, you know?
Hey. And then to cook in the rice. Yeah.
You know.
Sprinkle something.
Yeah. So the love potions on the rice, yeah.
You think it's a joke?
Nah, it ain't. It's real talks.
Right. Like, as Muslims, when you get a plate of food in front of you, yeah, you say, Bismillah. Yeah? Right? In the name of God. Most merciful, most gracious. Reason being is this: you must have seen like Dr. Yamoto he's on the rice experiment, the ice experiment, where you'll like freeze water. Yeah. But at the time when he's freezing it, you take pictures of it where you're saying negative things to it, and you're saying positive things.
Oh, I swear.
Yep. And just go Google it right now, and you'll see. Yeah. Right. And you see the effect of what is the actual human being is 70% water. So you work it out. So. You see, like, no negative energy. Like, everyone's on this negative energy talk. Like, I'm not on this negative. You got to be very careful who you're around, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to be very careful because everything is energy. This table's energy, this microphone. You know what I mean? Your watch on your hand.
Because you can't help it.
You can't. I'm telling you.
Because it's
so
bouncing around.
Right. So it's bouncing around.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? That's like on certain things, like, you could think about someone and they phone you.
Yeah, all the time.
You thought about a song, and as you go to the TV, the song's playing.
Yeah, all the time.
Right, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's because your thoughts become things, but then your words is like it says in Scripture in the Bible, like when Jesus Christ said, "As a man thinketh, so is he." Right? It's not as a man driveth. Not as a man weareth. Yeah. Not as a man's grand and brain, the Chris's gal. No, none of them kind of things. Yeah, mate, it says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So your thoughts. So you have to understand that your thoughts, they
manifest.
Of course, they manifest because they're vibrational frequencies. You know what I mean? So when you think like, you want something, you got to get with that same vibrational frequency. So it's like everybody's radios. You got a radio, you put down your radio. Your radio. The young lady here. What's your name, sis?
Yeah.
Huh?
Nay.
Yeah.
Okay, what country are your family from?
Jamaica.
Okay, what part?
Portland.
Be a buckle teeth, don't you? I'm saying to you, right? So I'm saying, like, right? So we're all radios. Every single one of us are radios, but you got to be tuned into the same frequency so you can hear what I'm hearing. One man's capital, next man's vibes, next man's it's what you're on, innit? So
locked in.
So when you're locked in, you're locked in. So you've got to be very careful, man. I'll say to anyone, you just got to be careful of your frequencies. You know what I mean? And don't get twisted. Like, you can know all of this and still do fucked up things. I've done a bank of fucked up things.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Especially when it comes to gap. Oh, God.
So the gal have confused the frequencies then.
Yeah. No. But the thing about it is this. It's like, people will grudge you because, like, how you can maneuver in it. So a man will watch you and see like how you maneuver, and they're thinking, raw, a man can have more money than you, man can have a bigger yard than you, man can have cross a gal than you, man can have, but there's something about you that they just don't like.
Facts.
Do you understand?
It doesn't mix with their energy.
Right, there's something about you they don't, and the reason why is because your energy, your frequency of energy that your irritates their. So they get a static wave, right? They're not getting a clear reception. When they're trying to tune into you, they can't get it because it's static. Yeah. Like in the old days, way before. How old are you?
40.
How old are you?
35.
Well, so you gotta remember, in the old days when you used to the radio, you tune in the radio.
Remember that.
And you born in Jamaica? You born in Jamaica? So you definitely know when Sunday when grandma tuned into Jim Reeves, right? right, you ready? Tune in. When you're tuning in.
The yard. Radio
right, exactly. Skirting buds.
Come on,
right. You know them, right?
Sunday vibes.
Right. When you're tuning in, certain people can't tune in correctly. So because they can't correctly tune in, they're never gonna get you. And that's where you get static. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And people don't like what they don't understand usually.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's where you get the discombobulated frequency. So the frequency ain't running like the frequency might be like this. But they're running all over the place. So yeah, and that's how you get the man.
It's sick though. That's sick because it makes sense to like when you hear like people talk about someone like could hate you and you've got nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like
of course they can.
It makes sense.
No, and the same way that you could just meet
rubs them
someone
the wrong
straight
way.
away and you just click.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
do you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah.
just meet someone, boom, boom, introduction, and it's like, you know what?
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
You
like,
work
do
it
you know
out
what I
from
mean?
there.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I mean?
So-
But that's just
That might be the best intro we've ever had on the podcast ever.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
real talk,
I'm
real
not gonna
talk.
lie.
I was in.
I was thinking, yo, like
Get me
this is that talk.
I didn't even know we started. You know.
Nah, but by default we have. This is where you go to introduce your guests, and now you start with their alias instead.
Okay.
Master knowledge in the
Yes.
building. That's master knowledge right there, you know. Come on, man. Spencer Fearon in the building.
Definitely.
Thank you, my brother.
My brother.
Thank you for making time for us pulling up.
Definitely.
Nah. You know.
Now that the master knowledge thing's making a lot of sense to anyone that didn't know why. After hearing
Definitely.
that intro.
Self-explanatory.
You know? Yeah, man. And I think just to start it, man, like real talk, true stories, the waviest podcast, the best in the business,
The best.
the council estate's favourite,
Hey, they love it.
the barbershop's best. He would know.
Yeah, hey,
He would
looking
know.
sharp. Looking sharp.
You know what I mean?
I live. I can't even say barbershop because I disrespect. I can't call the man that does my hair. I can't call him a barber. Me calling him a barber is a disrespect.
It's
transcended.
If I tell him he's a barber, I say, "More than a barber, you know, I'm not a barber." Yeah, man, I'm not a barber.
Artist.
No,
The
he's not.
artist.
He's no. Rolling with the nines. Yeah. You know what I mean, he's not. He's a hair technician. That's how
Okay.
Yeah, he's got pick you up, bro.
No,
Pick you up. That's different levels.
Listen,
you know
I'm
what
a
I'm
hair
saying?
technician, not just a barber.
Yeah, come on,
he's a
facts.
hair technician.
He's gonna rate that one, you know. Serious.
Listen, I change your life.
Yeah,
I don't just cut hair.
No, he don't cut hair.
Standing of business.
Don't cut hair. Man will be upset.
And I'm still the unbiased Tyron
Hey.
with the unbiased take round the round table for the real to relate. Mister, if I said it, I said it. I still don't edit as well. Go on, man.
Hey, it's flawless, isn't it? The working man that used to live lawless, we out here. You get
Go,
me?
man.
That's all, man.
Today, very, very special guest. We attended the GRM Gala
Yes.
for the first time. Big up Posty. Lovely little event. You know what I mean? And we got. It's a good thing. We was just saying off camera. It's like, for me, yeah, cool, man's a fan of rap and music and these things and that. And but there's for me boxing, football.
Course.
Like when you meet people that you've kind of like seen on your TV or you take note when you hear them talk and that, to meet them in person, it's a great thing when you meet them and they're just good people, man.
No,
That means a
And
lot,
that-
man. Thanks,
yeah,
man.
nah,
100%.
genuinely, it means a lot for you to be here for us because it's like, yeah, when it comes to rap and that, inside out, we know everything. We can talk to any rapper about their whole career and that. And also, we've had an occasional athlete, an American artist, and rare pass through. But me as someone like, I won't say I'm like the biggest boxing fan, but I'm a massive heavyweight boxing fan.
Okay.
Like that's
Yeah.
like heavyweight
It's
division
specified.
has been like, for me, I'm a massive fan of it. Others I'll pick and choose when I'm interested, which is probably
Yeah, no, I'll
a
tune
casual
into a
boxing
good
fan
fight.
in a
Yeah,
level- on a
I'm
level,
probably
but-
casual as well, but I'll
Yeah.
tune into some big fights.
But the thing, the boxing ain't casual anymore. I'll tell you why boxing
let's
ain't
start
casual
there.
anymore.
Yeah.
Boxing ain't casual anymore because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And especially like if you're social media based because boxing's caught up. In the old days they weren't. It's like they were very dinosaurish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now how it comes on, and a lot of that has to be based on when Eddie Hearn come in the game.
Oh really?
Yeah, when Eddie Hearn came in the game because he was trying to bring it young and vibrant, but at the same time it's a disrespect to the older guys in the game as well.
Right.
Because the older guys in the game, they have a certain way of doing things.
Business, innit? Yeah.
Right? And then Eddie Hearn came in the game and he was like trying to make it young, vibrant and bold. But it also helped that Eddie Hearn had this young heavyweight youth from Watford. Who really, let's call it as it is.
Yeah.
Who transcended the whole
whole
For
thing.
boxing,
Yeah,
yeah.
right?
Definitely
'Cause
came face.
he intertwined like black culture,
The ends and
yeah, exactly, right? Or you wanna call it urban, right?
they love
with,
that one, don't they?
Yeah.
with white middle class and white upper class. He interacted and brought in like the footballers and those guys who wanted to be hip and because usually boxers predominantly can't talk to footballers when it comes to finances. It's only a certain amount.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
AJ came and just tore up the whole script. Like, you lot can't even chat to me. And on top of it, fossils, I'm gonna be humble with it. How about that one? So everyone, I feel quiet there more. No one couldn't talk to him.
Nah, never.
You can't chat to him. Like, his money's long. His money's like it's
BS
one of them
sponsors
ones
as well on top of that.
on top of that. So
What?
he fit the corporate image.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The gal them loved him.
Right, the gal them love him, and he was doing his best. Right, you know
Yeah,
what? I'm doing
yeah.
my best not to try and coon.
Yeah.
Right? No, he was doing
He
his
done
best.
good,
right?
man. He done good, yeah, he done good,
No,
he
it's
done
not.
good.
It's not easy. It's
Yeah.
not easy. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, I want to be authentic, but I don't want to upset a certain demographic, and he done that. So, you know what I mean?
It's funny, I watched that
Nah,
chat
he
you
been
two had
doing well.
today.
Okay.
I watched that chat where you two was on the sofa talking about
Yeah, that man there.
him being authentic and that.
Yeah, that man
Or
there
did he
know.
change and that? And you was having the way you broke it down to him was proper, bro.
Well,
I think
check
it's
this one
hard,
out.
isn't it, when they get that pressure on you?
Listen, I think it's hard for anybody. You
Yeah.
understand? I think anybody doing this, if you're in the public eye, then it's hard. Because at any moment, the system, which is a system, let's know it, will remind you just exactly who you are. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
I think we see
that's,
that.
That's
Yeah, we
it's
saw
the
that
truth, though.
still.
The system. How we go? Listen,
Yeah.
you can't fight the system because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It is everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Ingrained and
Right,
Nah,
it's
literally, it's everyday
ingrained.
life.
Huh?
Like I said, it's ingrained in everyday life. Like,
Yeah, of course it is.
every
So
move, every level.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you got to think to yourself like, how you gonna pattern it? But then at the end of the day, if your main objective is to get the bag, then people will do the living buffoonery, which is as me being a cultured person, is coonery as well.
Facts,
right?
bro.
So I'm saying like, I wouldn't be comfortable in my skin knowing that I had to coon it to coin it.
That's a bar.
Nah, I heard it.
Like,
No,
that's
I
a
heard
bar,
it. But I like that. I like
That's
that
a
saying
bar.
still. Coon it to
Wouldn't
coin
be.
it. I love
I
that.
wouldn't be.
Trust
I
me.
wouldn't be.
I'll start
That's
using
strong.
that.
Right.
And coon it to
Right.
coin it, man. Trust.
Right, but
Master knowledge.
yeah,
the
come
same.
on,
Yeah.
right, but the coons know where they are. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be real, right?
So they go look in the mirror and
Right.
right.
So chucking and
No,
jiving.
no, yeah, but the thing about it is this is like, I think we've come so far as human beings, yeah, that you don't need to coon it. Like you can just stay authentic to yourself.
Facts.
And it doesn't matter that certain people have an opinion of you because it's just an opinion.
We've all got
It's
one.
not
Yeah.
fact.
No, it's true.
You know what I mean? As the great Les Brown used to say, someone's opinion of you doesn't have to be your reality.
Nah,
And that's it.
that's real talk. That's the thing. It's like you can always refer these things back to everything now in the UK, especially like in this new era. Because if we talk about UK mainly, maybe America was ahead of us with that.
Yeah.
But even artists, innit? If you could pick anyone, you pick Dizzy Rascal versus someone new nowadays like K-Trap or something.
Yeah. Okay.
The reality of the music world and the K-Trap can just be K-Trap from the hill
Yeah.
doing his thing,
And he had to
cutting
kind
through.
of.
Where like at that point, at some point, you have to like
Yeah, he had to alter his style kind of
to try and
go
go
on this pop.
like Dizzy. He kept it as real as
No,
he.
yeah, but
you know
the
what
thing
I mean?
about it is, how I get is this. I remember like Dizzy Rascal did an interview and he said, I'm more British than I am black. Do you remember that?
I don't.
He said
But
that. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Right? Right?
What does that mean?
Yeah. and I get it because he's trying to appeal to a wider
Some pop
demographic.
audience. Yeah.
No, but I get it because he did go pop.
Yeah, he did.
He had some
did.
hits, innit?
Right, he did
Yeah,
go pop and
yeah.
he pop up the thing as well. So you
Yeah,
can't
bro,
say-
he did still.
pop, right.
That
so,
Calvin Harris one was
right,
on his own label.
come
I
on,
remember
come
it,
on,
number
come
one.
on.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So off of that, but I'm saying like being your authentic self or being true to who you are is cool, but then like I understand this cooning thing now. I kind of get it now. Like, no, seriously, I get it.
You get it.
Like, man, they can do this thing like, oh well, I'm selling out kind of thing.
Yeah.
They can do it because they're gonna reap the benefits of the financial rewards.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because people have to understand, once you understand, wow, I'm in the game, it's literally a game.
Yeah.
Then you got to play this game to win. Then how you going to play it to win? But me personally, I just can't see those kind of things. Like certain things
I'm
will
the same
really,
boat,
will really annoy me. Do you remember when Usain Bolt done the he done the Virgin ad.
Oh yeah, I was doing that. Yeah,
and he was as the woman and blah 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 and all of that. And
that's too mad. Yeah, that's too mad.
And I said, and I love Usain Bolt.
Yeah,
but
he's a
I
great
said
guy.
they got you now, you know. I said they got you. When I see that, I said, well, you're gone. I said you're gone. So no, it's all over. No, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Because why couldn't it have just been Usain Bolt in the advert?
No, but you know what I mean. Somebody along the lines found it very humorous.
To write that script.
They always find it
you're gonna
humorous.
play a baby, and you're not just putting on a dress for the dress sake, and then you go put the dress on.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this thing.
Trying to sell it. Yeah, trying to sell it to him.
I know Satan, you know. I know you know. You know what I mean?
It happens a lot, you know.
No, it does.
It happens so much.
But you know what? Like you said about reaping the benefits, it's like more time when you reap the benefits, you're not gonna be around the people that would.
That you want.
Do you know what I mean? You're not gonna be around the people, so that's why people make that choice. Because it's like, by the time I get my money and whatever, I'm moving over here. So the people that would look down on me.
But don't you think like if you go up, there's a chance you may come down. So when you come down,
everybody comes down.
Everyone comes down.
Everybody comes down.
You don't want to see again, or
do you know what it is though? Everyone thinks they know better, innit? That's the truth.
You know what?
Even though we know that reality, everyone in their head is like, nah, I'm gonna pattern.
They love that when I'm different.
I'm gonna pattern it different.
And
like you said, everyone falls for the same traps, but it happens.
It's a very divisive and devilish trick, right? That once you realize it's like cultural identity is it's a must for me. I mean, I get branded racist all the time, and the only reason why, and I'm going to be real, it's because there ain't enough next man like me.
So you stand out. You stand out.
Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get you.
Because there isn't, then it's like, but I think I'm globally, like if like this is what's so great about podcasts like what you guys are doing. There's so many different podcasts because don't think that the system ain't listening. Because they're listening hard. Yeah. They're listening hard and they're taking their notes now and they're saying, well, how can we implement these kind of things? And we need to implement change and right. Yeah. Don't think they're not listening, they're listening. So the more platforms that there are who are speaking about these things, it's the better because it leads to understanding. Yeah. That's what it leads to. Right, it leads to understand. Well, is this what they really do? Think, okay. Then just leads to understanding, that's all.
Do you know what's funny, yeah? It's funny you said this, right? Because I was in the sauna the other day, yeah, and there's this guy that chews my ear off about boxing. Good geezer, but he loves boxing. Because we was big up Justo and Quincy, we was putting together like a, what would you call it? Like a podcaster, street legend.
Yeah, kind of.
Quincy boxed from Brixton. You know Quincy used to box, you know?
Yes, my dog, that's my dog.
No, but you know Quincy, I'm going to tell you this now. Quincy was such a good amateur. Quincy used to box in my amateur club. I was an older Tim still, right? Oh, okay. I know you guys just don't.
So we getting some
so young. But Quincy, Quincy daddy used to take him down after with Jim at the Lynn. And Quincy was a very, very good. I remember he was in the school's final. He boxed on you from the Repton at York Hall. So this is about 92, 93. Right. So but Quincy was a good fighter, man. Yeah. Wow. Seriously, it's just that the roads kind of got him. But exactly. if he'd have stayed on it, he could have been. Trust me, would have done it. That's good.
Got hands.
They're little, didn't it? That's a good vouch.
Do you know what? When Justo was trolling him recently, he was saying like, "Where's anyone vouching for you?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a good.
Now you've got like the ultimate vouch there. Like that's
the
serious.
Voucher, right? Yeah, that's
from a former professional boxer.
That was one of the big questions because obviously,
I'm telling you now.
He
said 30. Quincy could box. You know what I mean? We had a couple youths like who were coming at the gyms, like a couple of little traveller youths. Like,
he said that.
We had like the McDonald's. Who else?
That's what he said.
He mentioned them.
Then there's another youth named Benny May. Benny May should have bust big, and he just never. He didn't bust big. He wanted to be on the roads. I'm just telling you right now. But Benny May, white brother. But he was skilled. No. Them used to were skilled. Can't remember they were like my youngers.
Yeah.
But like Quincy, because you all know who his pops is, right? So his pops should bring down to the gym, and Quincy could fight, man.
Nice.
I don't know how many amateurs he had. Quite a few, but he could fight.
Yeah,
that's a sick call, son.
That's a good call.
Anyway, I just want people to realize this now. Anybody who thinks that Quincy can't fight, I'm telling you now that he can fight. You know what I mean? Because I remember
So
like,
you hear the hair.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Someone vouching.
we're going back about 8 years ago when Floyd Mayweather came over, and Quincy, like I hosted Floyd, and big up Johnny Nelson, because Johnny Nelson got me that gig.
I like Johnny, you know. I was gonna bring him up later as well.
Johnny gave me that gig,
Yeah.
so big up Johnny Nelson. So he goes like, host this thing for me. It's Floyd coming over, and it's actually for Gold Star Promotions. Gold Star Promotions doing great stuff now with Tyson Fury and that. Right? So he goes, so he comes down with one of my brethrens, Andy, who's from the ends, a proper guy. You know what I mean? So he come down with Andy, and like, then man was like, raw, master knowledge, big up yourself, and like, and Quincy, tell them man I used to box. I said, brother, do you know? No, I'm keeping it 100. Quincy was a bad boy little fighter. Trust me, he's a bad boy little fighter. And listen, and also like on certain things, like whatever you think about, you bring about. And if he was thinking more on boxing than anything else, I believe that he would have gone far.
Would have made it.
Yeah, I believe that he could have done things.
That's good
man. That's the thing, bro. That's the message for the youth as well. You got to lock in and
you do
dedicate yourself to what you want and really focus, man. It's easy to get distracted, but I think you can make choices, innit? Still, slightly.
You can.
You know what I mean?
You can.
You know, going back to they label you as racist thing, yeah. You know, one thing that I wanted because you know why I find this quite interesting, yeah. Because I grew up around bare black people, innit?
No, I'd never believe that. I mean, you sure? I thought he was actually black, you know. I thought he was like high colour.
Yeah,
it was a high colour.
Come from Central Elizabeth, you know what I mean?
I don't want to like
I thought you were seriously. You're actually a blacker version than Sam Jones, who's now managing. Yeah, I mean, I thought you and Sam Jones was family.
No, but
you know?
my dad's got Moroccan, so it's African, and then my mum's Italian and English. So you know what I mean? It's not West African or it's North African, whatever.
So your dad's Muslim then, yeah?
He's not, you know.
He's not?
No, because his dad went about. So if his pops was about, he would be and I would be.
Yeah?
But it didn't work out like that.
Oh, okay.
And then I took my mum, you know what I mean? So, that's happening.
And where's your mum from?
Italian and English. So,
So you got a proper little mix in you,
yeah? 100%, bro. Okay. But the point is, like, as a man that grew up around black people...
Is that why your hair's like that?
Exactly.
Is that why your hair's like that? Because of the Moroccan?
Yeah.
And the Mullian blood from the Italians and this.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Facts. But the thing is, the reason why man's even more like culturally aware of how certain things come across and that is because like growing up, I had like Ghanaian neighbours, and they used to babysit me and feed me their like Ghanaian food, kenke, everything and that. Now they don't even like kenke and they've what's it called, wake, the trophy and that. So I'm eating these things. And then I'm telling my Jamaican friend, they're like, nah, I don't know what that is.
But they don't know. They don't.
So there's like a level of like, if you actually grow up in that environment, you'll be able to identify certain things better and understand things because you're more around it. Yeah, so like the reason I brought it up is I remember even the AJ, big him up, he started supporting bare black businesses and that. And like some white people had an issue with it.
No, it wasn't.
Do you remember that?
What happened was it was during COVID.
Yeah, it was during COVID.
It was during COVID, and that's when Black Lives Matter was
very strong. Because of George Floyd and that.
Yeah, because of George Floyd stuff. And AJ was at some rally in Watford. Yeah?
Yeah.
And he was reading a question. The question was, should black people support black businesses?
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of self-explanatory within itself because it's just common sense to say black people should support black businesses. Just like Eastern Europeans support Eastern Europeans. Go, you see the little Polish shops all over that place now.
100%.
Right? We don't go in there. Just be real. We don't go unless you want to go get a milk, a bottle of milk.
Like water or something.
Yeah, exactly. Right? But you're not going there to go eat. Christmas different. You're not eating their meats. You're not doing those kind of things. So it's just self-explanatory for self-preservation why you say, should be. Yeah. But at this time, you got to think, when George Floyd was murdered, right? People, especially Europeans, I'm saying Caucasian Europeans, were very, very touchy over that time there. Oh, but I'm not racist. You know what I mean? But I'm all right though. I'm all right, right? So I'm saying like
It's true.
It was a weird time though.
Yeah, it was a weird time.
It was a very, very weird time, right? So when I'm in any establishment, I'm keeping it 100. I don't want to boast and say how many people I brought in to the game of colour, but I brought in a bag of them, right? Because I'm saying like, it's not fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair, brother.
So we need to right? Side.
So I'm there. I'm saying I'm bringing everybody. So you go, yeah, you coming as well, right?
I respect it, man.
Right. So at that time of the George Floyd thing, people were very touchy.
Yeah.
AJ saying what he said, especially he was just reading the thing, and like it's like common sense to say, yeah, I think we should do that. But how the dynamic switched and like, why? People, I remember, I'm never gonna buy a fight for you ever again. Yeah. I remember that time. Right, I remember that time.
But it's always been a kind of thing. Like it's like you supporting black has always been seen as you're against white, and it's like it's not that.
Nah, it can't be.
No, but that's always the narrative that's always been pushed back. Like if anyone supports black, then it's like, well, what about us? And it's like, well, we're not saying. We're not going to support that, but we just feel like we should support, like you said, it should be common sense to support your own, right?
Yeah, it's common. But the thing about
common
it is,
sense is so common.
Trust.
But what I'm saying is this: it's like, it's quite simple. People help who they know.
Yeah, 100%. That's life.
Right?
Yeah.
That's just life. Just like I know you, and you said, "Wow, Spence, I'm looking for a hookup in such and such and such. Oh, what's your skills?" You tell me your skill set. Oh, well, I know blah, 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 blah. Then I can hook it up. You know what I mean? Now, namely, you're going to do it more for you. Well, you should be doing it more so for the people who are in your environment, who are in your small little circle. They're the ones that you should be doing. All right, then, well, I've got a link to the link right now. You know what I mean? I've got to decorate one of my old houses. As I'm walking there to jump on the train, I see a brother. He's like, yeah, oh, you got any work for me? Oh, what do you do? I'm painting a decorator. Bro, you know what? I'm looking for a painting decorator. I'm going to bring you, it's just,
the dots.
It's just right. Yeah. Now, I just want you to realise this part here. Europeans want to do things where they're comfortable, just like anybody else. You want to do things where you don't want to be challenged on things, just do your fucking job. Do you know what I mean? Can you do the job? Do the fucking job. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear about Malcolm X, I don't want to hear about Martin Luther King and George Floyd is a terrible thing. I don't want to hear, that's human nature. You don't, because certain people don't want to be reminded of atrocities that are done anybody that could slightly favour them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
And that is just human nature. It's like when and most black people get it. When you're hearing on the news and you're hearing of an atrocious crime, you panic for a little piece and you're waiting to hear who it was.
Who it was,
You know what I mean? Then you're waiting. You know what I mean? Timothy Smith. No, that sounds like a white name. Right, so you feel alright at that time when you hear that. You know what I mean? But it's the truth.
No.
But it's the freaking truth.
It's true.
It's a few.
Right. You know what I mean? So
you know what's funny? SNL did a whole skit about that. Like,
I seen that.
They did a whole skit about that where,
but it's the truth.
Yeah, they're going through the news and then like they say a certain name and then they're like, oh no, that's not black. But yeah. You continue.
Was it me?
Yeah, go.
No. I was just saying about the AJ thing, innit? I think that it's like, even like, I'll use an example that I was thinking, like, I've got like a cousin that's not a biological cousin. They're like married in my family. They live in Brooklyn. They're from Grenada. Yeah. Okay. So when I go over there, I stay there, roll with him. He's kind of anti-white. Yeah. But no, the reason I use it as an example, because pro-black doesn't mean anti-white. First off, you can be pro something and be anti-nothing.
That's right.
But him as a person, he kind of don't like white people. And sometimes when we used to talk about it, I'd be like, oh, why though? Like, where is it? And he'll break it down to man.
Yeah.
And I'll hear, and being a person that's logical, I'll go, that makes sense. Because your lived experience.
Do you know what I was going to say? I was going to jump in and say that though. Most, like, even that kind of gets misconstrued as well, because most black people that have a problem with white people have suffered something.
Or gone through something.
You know what I'm saying?
Or might not be well travelled.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Well,
they might not be well travelled, but I feel like they felt some sort of like.
Do you know epigenetics? epigenetics is like somebody could experience something, who's connected to you, and then you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's what epigenetics is, right? Listen, I know too many good white people for me to say anything negative about white people.
Yeah.
So I can't call it white people anymore. It's the system.
Yeah.
Because the system is empowering and deceiving to working class white people as well.
Yeah.
And it's a deliberate thing to cause this forge in divide.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
No.
Because the hierarchical powers, who have this global supremacy over everyone, they don't give a shit about nothing. They care about power.
Yeah, it's all power, bro.
That's all they care about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all that they care about.
So
once you start, so what's the easiest thing for me to turn around and say, like, the easiest thing is for me to say, all right, then, cultural differences. But isn't this, but we align ourselves with people who are like ourselves. You know what I mean? Now, I could have more affinity with my guy now than you. Reason why? Because he's got his little fade going on there. I got my beard that I'm well
I just have my Atkins saltfish.
You understand? You understand? Right. And then, like, boom. Or I could be looking at it and say, like, rah, what football team you support?
Tottenham.
Right,
Might not
bun
like me
you.
anymore.
Exactly, like bun you. You're Arsenal, man. So,
My guy.
Right. So we look for... Right.
Big up Jermaine Genius.
Right, exactly. Right. So I'm trying to say, like, so as human beings, what we should be doing is basing our things on our similarities and not our differences. What we do, we look at our differences and we use that. No, we should be looking at our similarities. Our similarities is that, right? Well, because I know, like, especially within boxing, or growing up in the boxing gyms, right, was the most beautiful experience of a oneness of a group. And I was at the Lynn. And in the Lynn, we had black guys, we had white guys, we had travelers, we had Asian guys, but we were all a family inside the gym. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then it transcended, because when you're outside of the gym now, and you see man on the road, and they're in their little clique, and you're on your clique, but he said, no, he's my guy still. So that's how it goes. So, like, something like this should be incorporated in the fabric of life. And it's interwoven into society, but it's not, because we are very, very separate in what we want to go do, and especially when you become very goal orientated, because you become so goal orientated that you're very tunnel vision. But
that's true.
No, we could all of this could change.
Yeah,
I mean, all of this could
you
change.
know what though? But even what you're saying, a lot of people that generally do sports tend to go through that experience. Like when you go through like playing football teams and stuff like that, you're meeting with different people from different backgrounds, because your connection is to football or basketball or whatever.
That's why I use my cousin as an example, because he's in Brooklyn and he goes Grenada twice a year, but he doesn't do much more than that. So he's in the hood where if you see a white person, they're a police officer.
Yeah, I get.
So that's his
that's his reality.
Yeah. So it took him to grow up a bit more and travel a bit more to maybe change that opinion, you know.
Well,
but I think the reason I brought it up is because, like, I think, like, how can I put it, in Great Britain, in England, you can go up and down the country and you'll find so many areas where there's hardly any black people. Yeah. Then you'll find condensed areas like London, Birmingham, and you know what I'm trying to say, even Luton or something rare. But then, like, white people that grow up in, I don't know, bloody I don't know if Ipswich has got many black people, but just pick that as an example. Far apart outside of Ipswich or something, they might just know one black youth from school. So even their take on it, they could kind of like be racist by default, because all they see is what they get taught by the media on an ignorance thing.
Yeah, but you know what?
Whereas if you grow up in London and that's not your reality. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? You still get racist people in London, which is kind of mind-boggling. But
listen, it's like once we start realizing that we are one human family, and that's what we are. We are one human family. Then you're gonna realize who's put the divide, who's made that divide. And once that is, then everyone's gonna be cool. Because it's like, I mean, my children, you know what I mean, and I've got beautiful kids. My children can't use the term someone who's mixed raced. And if they do, they create themselves straight. Oh, I mean, dual heritage, daddy.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's the terminology, right? Because it's not
that's
mixed.
That's the right terminology, yeah?
Right, the right mixed race. There's one race, my friend. It's a human race.
That's real, yeah.
Right? There's one race. You know what I mean?
So it's heritage.
It's heritage. We are separated in tribes, yeah, which happen to come from pigmentation, but it doesn't change your race. Because if you use a different race to me, then we couldn't interact, we couldn't crossbreed. It's impossible.
Yeah, that's interesting. True. Yeah, I've heard someone talk about that before.
Taking it scientific like that. Yeah.
It wouldn't work.
No.
Right.
Yeah, facts. All right, so we'll let's peel it back a little bit, man.
Yeah,
so you talked about the gyms. I take it from Quincy going to your gym. Did you grow up in Brixton? Or was it just South
London?
London?
Kind of both. No. How it goes is this. I mean, my mum and dad worked right throughout the whole week. They worked and worked and worked. God rest their soul in paradise. Both my parents have passed away now, right? So like my mum and dad, and I would, on the weekdays, I would stay with my aunt. And she was in Brixton. I was a Kenneton boy.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of weird because I was like in a predominantly white area in Kenneton, and not even a mile and a half down the road led you from Kenneton to Oval to the start of Brixton.
Yeah, very local, isn't it?
Yeah.
Angeltown end as well, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, Angeltown was rough. I'm keeping it 100. You know what I mean? Angeltown. But my sister lived on Angeltown. Yeah, Angeltown was rough, but it was rough for the youths them coming up. But there was still community in there. But it was just seen as being rough. But I didn't feel any of that roughness. So God bless me. So I would be in a predominantly white area on the weekends. So all my mates were white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of my mates were white on this, and then there was a couple black kids sprinkled around the area, but all my mates on a day-to-day were all white kids. Then on the weekend I'd leave. On Monday morning, I'm back at my aunt's. So I did that. My aunt raised me from about 6 months old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my aunt's like my second mum. She passed away 5 years ago now.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Right? It's right.
So that's it, man.
So like but I was in Brixton. So I was in Brixton, and it's only now you think, right, it was proper hood.
Yeah, it was ghetto, bro.
It was hood. But them days, it wasn't no one getting shot them days. It was like, right, my shape, man, put out some big old cutlass and stuff, man. Right, it was a big thing. But they weren't, do you get what I'm trying to say to you? I didn't experience any of those kind of things. You know what I mean? Or like, but the reason why I'm grateful is because I saw role models who were people that they were doing things, like who looked like me, who were doing things, who were earning P, who were driving the big whips, who were. Do you know what I mean? I
middle class.
Yeah, right. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I grew up around that, so I grew up. So like on certain things, like growing up in London, I'm very, very grateful of growing up in London, simply because I got to see other black kings. Yeah, I got to see man who were doing things.
Yeah. Northwest is a bit like that as well, bro.
Right. Yeah, I know. But so where I was saying, right, you know what? I'm actually grateful because my parents could have been in they could have came to the UK and gone to some far out area where there's no black folks up there, and I wouldn't be able to get or to look on black kings. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Every
someone that looks like you.
Yeah, I got to. Yeah,
it's a good thing.
So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I grew up
motivation
to see black kings. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like a little bit convoluting because every weekend I'd go to Sunday school. But the Sunday school that I went to is a tabernacle church is still running. And the maddest thing, a few months ago, I just was driving. I said, let me just pop in. And they ain't seen me in about 30, 40 years. They ain't seen me. And I was just saying, let's pop in. I popped in, and like all the old people were there, and they still recognize me. And they were in tears because they're saying, like it was mad. It was really very, very touching. It was very touching, right? But these people ran this Sunday school, the Tabernacle Sunday School, right? It was predominantly well-to-do white people, who were Christians, who they'd drive the minibuses and collect all the kids from the estates. And like you go Sunday school, and then on Sunday, on a Friday, we have a thing called Friday Club, and then the weekdays on Wednesdays we had proper devotional prayers and all these kind of things, and that to me is the blueprint, of ending racial divide. Because there was none.
Yeah.
Because I had people showing me love, and their love was because they love Christ, they love Jesus. That was their thing. Well, different. I'm Muslim now, but it don't matter, right?
Still love.
But you get what I'm trying to say to you. So, yeah, having that literally changed my life, because I remember I always said, there's a guy called Andrew Sides. I hope he listens to this, right? Because I haven't seen this man in 40 years, right? There's a man called Andrew Sides, and he worked at the BBC. He was a producer at the BBC for Panorama.
Oh,
and he goes,
classic show.
Yeah. Big boy show, right? And he goes, and it was me and my friend Patrick Burton, and he goes, like, 6 weeks holiday, he said, all right, I'm going to bring you guys to the studio. To the BBC studio. Can you imagine how gassed that, man?
Yeah, that's
big. Man took us to the BBC studios, and we're in the BBC studios, right? And I remember going around to all the different sets. I remember going on the news, seeing Moira Stewart. She was big, like, raw.
Yeah, in person as well, isn't it?
Yeah, she's big, right? And, I'm going through all of it, and she's the kind of looking like, oh, these little black kids in there. You know what I mean? Right? And
there ain't no such thing as internet these days.
Yeah, none.
TV,
none.
Famous.
Right, none. And I remember being there, and I'm saying to myself, you know what? I want to work in TV. You know?
I swear, you felt that, yeah?
So
He was buzzing.
I was like 12 years old. And I said, when I get older, I want to work in TV, bro. You know what I mean? Because it was just a mad buzz of an experience. And I remember taking the train from White City and coming back to Kenton, getting off at Kenton Station, me and my friend, and we're walking out the station, and then we get stopped by the police.
Right,
we get stopped by the sus law. Like, but they were so like, where you coming from? And we said, we just come from BBC Studios, like from the church, and everyone said that this, like, calm down, like, just want to check your pockets. I was like, I said, no problem. And then when I went to the other senior officer said, no, it's okay, son, don't worry. All right, be on your way. But that's when they had the stop and search, bro. They used to stop and search, but it is what it is.
Hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, it is. Stop and search was crazy.
It is what it is. But I'm saying, like, when you show a young person, then they realize that it's possible. And when you take a young person into an environment they would never have seen before, they would, like, it plants a seed in the head.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And like I keep on saying, what you think about, you bring about. And so it's like, the
youth for the future.
Yeah.
And it's like, you got to care about the future.
100%.
And I feel like they're so innocent kids, like and there's this weird age that they get to where it's like between, like, I think, like 13, 14 and that, where it can just go left for them if they grow up in the wrong
going through that
environment.
now, my son. I'm going. I'm literally going through that right now, my son.
And it's tough.
Listen.
But hopefully, because of all the positive things you've
not necessarily because before, like,
there's still
how it goes is this. It's like, people know, like, when I'm saying I'm obsessed by boxing, I'm obsessed by it, right? And through the grace of God, it's like, I've got a mad memory, right? So
not just the mad hairline, then you got the memory as well. I hear it.
Like, I mean,
he's doing all right, He's doing all right.
Right. So it's like you have to you understand when dealing with, like, a young person that they are actually a young person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I'm saying, like, the most important thing is just making your children be aware that you love them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is the most important thing. Now, I don't, like,
that's what they need.
That you love them. Then once the child knows, right, you know what? But my dad's got me. Just to love them. You know what I mean? Because, like, my eldest daughter, I ain't got the best relationship with my eldest daughter. My eldest daughter, she's now 19. Now,
big her up, man.
Yeah, since my mom's died, we ain't been as close. You know what I mean? Since mom died, we ain't been that close. But I'm telling you, like, when mom died, that was the most darkest period of my life.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because for her it's granny as well.
Yeah.
That's two things
exactly,
that will hurt someone.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And, like, me and mom ain't together.
Granny's house is a staple.
Yeah, come on,
you know that,
right?
Yeah.
And me and mom ain't together. Me and mom were never together. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do right by your child. You do right by your child. But you know what I mean? And I know, like, when my mom died, if anything could have gone wrong, it was all going wrong then. And at that time there, it was like I start looking back on certain things. I'm being grateful to other people and blah. But yeah, my mom died, so my relationship with my daughter kind of broke down at that time. And then she's kind of growing up into a young woman now, so she's thinking, boy, daddy, what? That, you know what I mean? So yeah, what you instill inside a child, they'll never forget. But you make sure that you try to instill the best version of you to that child. You know what I mean? But then there's a certain times where they're going to see a bad side to you. Especially if you got to think about this. No matter what you do, kids are always going to side with their mom. It's facts.
Especially boys, isn't it?
Right. No matter, trust me. No matter what you do, kids are always going to side with their mother. Yeah. Right? So it's like, what you put inside of that child, make sure that child knows, but not only knows, but appreciates the fact that you love him. Nothing else. I don't care about nothing else. Just make sure they know, well, my dad loves me, you know. That is it. Everything else will work itself out.
Yeah. That's why I was even saying, like, you know, like if you go through that stage where it's like you said, it's a bit techie, but because of all the pre-love and the pre-care before, I think that goes a long way. No,
definitely.
Because it's like when someone's got nothing to lose, or they haven't got a support system, or they've got like less to worry about, they kind of just get they go straight.
What you're saying. If they know something's a possibility, a lot of kids early kind of get shut down with certain dreams and stuff, and then they kind of go into this kind of dark hole of you know, it's not gonna happen for me, and it's not gonna happen. But if, like you said, if they're seeing people live doing things that they want to do and guidance, they want to be, and that's why you got a lot of kids now streaming, doing the KSI. Yeah, I can't lie.
Come on. Look, that one there.
Do you know how much kids, that are like now was watching KSI when he first started up?
Yeah.
And then even I remember like my little cousins and that. I remember bringing them to one convention like Alexandra Palace.
Yeah, Ali Palace.
And then what's the KS there with his gold Lamborghini? And this is early. This is before boxing and all that. Do you know what I mean? He's literally just playing FIFA.
You got to think about it. It's like it's been a decade now. Of KSI.
Yeah. No, it has. It has.
It's been a decade. It's been a decade.
Like his fans have grown up now. They're like 20, 21. That's mad. Do you know what I'm saying?
So how do as someone that was, because you're a former professional boxer, bro, and you've been in the professional boxing realm as a boxer and the pundit, commentary,
managed, trained, promoter, right?
Yeah,
I've done it all. There's nothing in this thing that I've ever done. I've done it. You know what I mean?
So to touch on like, let's say like YouTuber boxing or like celebrity boxing, whatever you want to call it. What's your thoughts on it? How do you feel about it?
I'm not against it. It's just like know your lane though.
Yeah.
See, like when Jake Paul is saying like he want to fight Joshua and Ray Tay tonight. Now I'm saying pussy, you know that Joshua will kill you. Now I want you to realize that.
But this is why I feel they should let that. This is why I feel they should let
man. You see the size of man.
Let him just get killed.
You seen the size of AJ?
No, brother. No. It's not. No, man's laughing when I say AJ will kill. No, literally. It will kill him.
I know.
It will kill him.
Happen.
You know what I mean?
He'll be in hospital at least.
No. He will kill him. Not in hospital. No, you kill. He's fighting Gervonta Davis now, right?
Yeah.
In the exhibition.
Yeah.
Right.
It's mad.
It's a massive weight.
Yeah, weight difference is
golf.
Crazy.
Yeah. But I don't business. Like, one thing I give, what's his name? Frankie Paul.
Jake Paul.
RuPaul. What's his name?
What's up with two of them?
Swimming pool. What's his name? Him. No. One thing I have to rate. No. I have to rate. Listen. I saw how disgustingly terrible he was when he first started.
Yeah. He was bad, bro.
He was so bad. Crap.
Yeah. He was poor.
Right? And I just seen a man has literally dedicated himself and he's cracked this thing.
Yeah.
He's cracked this thing because he's saying, right, and I can call that rule, guys, because, you know what I mean, no one's giving you ratings for you to fight a 75-year-old Mike Tyson. You know what I mean?
What a weird fight, man.
It was a very weird fight, and you know, we were Tyson's pulling these shots and and all this shit. Mike Tyson, you know that Mike Tyson had he came out, he had some massive tax bill to pay.
Yeah.
Oh, payday thing.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. And then you know that little girl said to him, what does it mean for your legacy? In the,
I remember that.
And he just switched on the little girl.
Yeah, I remember that.
I said, you don't realize the little girl. But
she's so cool as well.
Legacy don't mean nothing. I don't give a shit. I'm like, brother. Right? I said, Mike, used to be, Mike Tyson's be everyone's hero. Mike Tyson was the man that make man wait. Listen, my mum, Mom, if you watch Mike tonight, I watch him.
Straight.
I tune into him.
Tyson, man.
Yeah.
Get his paycheck.
Do you understand? But exactly. So, yeah. But Mike Tyson, when he was growing up, man was a friggin'
serious
G.
guy.
No,
He was a G. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to boxing, I'm obsessed by boxing. I'm obsessed by the nuances. I can look around and I can say like, you see, look at that picture you got up there.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali.
You know what I mean? Do you know who's fighting there? You young kids ain't gonna know shit.
No,
he's fighting a man called Cleveland Williams, and his name was Cleveland Big Cat Williams.
Okay.
Right? He was a ferocious puncher. He was a little bit past peak, but they say that picture there is Muhammad Ali's greatest ever performance.
Okay, that's why they
that was February 14th, 1966. That's when that fight was.
Okay.
Right? But like
Master
I could
knowledge.
do that. I could do that. But I'm a bit of a cheat when it comes to knowledge thing.
No,
I ain't gonna
I like
lie.
this, bro.
I'm a bit of a cheat. I can tell you why. 'Cause I'm autistic.
Is
Yeah, I
it?
mean, I'm autistic. But the spectrum. But I am
you would never
autistic.
think
I'm
that,
diagnosed. I'm diagnosed with autism.
Wow.
So, like, when it comes to dates and things like that,
You
I was
keep
obsessed.
boys,
Yeah, I
yeah,
could-
yeah.
just stays in your memory.
How, like, what started the
That was one
boxing?
there, though.
What's that one there?
Oh, this one.
Yeah, Tyson Evander Holyfield. That's a good fight.
That is the second fight.
That's the second one, yeah.
And the second fight, and that's July. I'll tell you when that fight was. That's July 1997.
Mm-hmm.
That's when that fight was. When Tyson beat
His ear, yeah, it's a classic.
So how did you get into boxing?
How did I get into boxing?
Yeah.
My mum, you know.
Yeah.
'Cause as a youth, I'm talking like when I was like 4, 5 years old, I used to be very, very timid and shy, really timid. And my mum told obviously, you see, my mum. If my mum was around now, you know.
Yeah.
My mum was gangster, you know. I want her to realise this, yeah. I don't like my dad part with her, but my mum was like, you was like, you know what I mean? My mum was, very, like, don't muck around.
G'd up.
Kind of, like, knock
No
out.
nonsense.
My mum could fight. My mum
no
could
nonsense
fight.
at all.
Yeah, she was that, what you say? One of them ones that were like, right, yeah. My mum was that person. Everyone knows this. All of my family know, like, my mum was that. Any little foolishness that was going on.
Yeah.
I remember one time my aunt had an altercation at bingo. Yeah. And my cousin Carol phoned my mum. Yeah, bro. Bingo was a big thing, you know?
Yeah, that bingo, yeah, trust.
Phone mum. I said, auntie, the woman who's talking crap about my mum, she at the bingo. I said, all right, don't worry. Me coming. I'm putting her coat. Right? And she marched down Kenton Road. You know what I mean? She marched down Kenton Lane.
On smoke.
Right? On smoke. And said, what you said, what, my sister? Bow! And knock out the woman, bro. Knock out the woman. So my mum was that person.
Yeah, what was the
My mum was that person. My dad was very timid and, all right, Daphne, calm down. And no, my mum was a rebel. I was just like,
That sounds like my house, bro.
My mum was
Same setup.
Yeah, my mum was that person. So because I was very timid, mum was like, oh no. And I remember she went to Brixton Market on Saturdays. We had to go with a shopping trolley. We had to go shopping and walk around everywhere.
Every stop.
Every frigging stop.
Gonna see bare people as well.
Bare chatting on the way.
And you're pulling. You're about 5. You're pulling the trolley. You know?
Just wanna go home.
What kind of bullshit is this? This is some
I'm
crap.
hurting, you know.
You know what I mean? No, make her get it cheaper over there. So.
Yeah, it's the same thing. All our back, yo.
You get on my fucking nerves. What you doing?
When you've lived a real life, you know.
Yeah.
You live through this.
Yeah. So she be like, mum be like, no, I have to toughen you up. And she went Brixton Market and she bought me an inflatable punching bag of the Incredible Hulk and boxing gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it all started, bro.
Like, for the old school people gonna remember, like on Saturdays, we had a thing called World of Sport that was Dickie Davis that used to host it. It was a big thing, World of Sport, and they'd always show boxing on there, and then my mum would get me to punch the bag and blah blah blah. And this was like, this is when Muhammad Ali was getting to fight Leon Spinks, right? So this is 1978.
Yeah, serious.
You know what I mean? And then from then I just fell in love with boxing. And then, you know, you go through the eras, you're watching Sugar Ray Leonard. Over on the British shows, you had guys like Charlie Magri, who was like former flyweight WBC champion. He ended up being my trainer. Okay. You had a guy called Lloyd Hunnigan, who was from South London, and he was repping South London.
South boy.
Right, 1986, Lloyd Hunnigan went out to America, Atlantic City, September of 1986, and he goes and he fights a man called Donald Curry. Donald Curry at the time was like Floyd Mayweather. He was ranked pound for pound #1 G. And Lloyd Hannigan just tore him to bits, just stuck it on him, bad man thing. And then Lloyd was like on TV busting Jamaican. Yeah, I just come for bust him up, right? Because he's running and like so all the end bop Lloyd. So and like Lloyd literally lived just down the road from me. He was in Bermondsey. So because you get to watch all of those people come through, it's like your obsession was kind of crazy. And then even more so, like all your heroes that you're watching on TV, and now you're bridges.
It's mad.
The man who were my heroes, who I was growing up, literally become your bridges. But because, like I said, I was obsessed about boxing, so it was like weekly magazines. You know what I mean? The boxing news, at them times, the boxing news used to come out on a Friday. You'd buy that religiously. You know what I mean? Even as a youth, like any girl that would come and check me around my house on a Friday, right? On Friday, but they have to go. They knew the drills. They had to go to W.H. Smith's, right? They knew. They all know they had to go to W.H. Smith, buy the boxing news. I think it was £1.10 then, and they had to come bring it around my yard.
But that was a lot of money then, though, as well.
A bag of money. But you know what I mean? But they're like, no, when they come back, I'll give it back to you. But I'll pick me out the boxing news when you're. Oh, you coming down? Oh, you're cool. Pick me out the boxing news. So it was like that's just how
expenses.
It goes. Right? Yeah. So that's just how we lived. That's how I lived. So I obsessed, and I'd read all these magazines from cover to cover, and I'd read every page. I wouldn't miss out a page. I'd read I would just read details. Every single page, and that's like. So when they say, "Oh, Spencer, you're a boxing historian. You don't know everything about boxing." People don't know how much study I've done.
That's why you're a historian.
They don't. And like, but the thing is, it's not like if someone said to you like, go learn this, then you ain't gonna do it.
Because you're not really wanting
right. But if you have an interest in something, you know what I mean?
You got to take it in.
It's simple. And I've realised like you got to make your passion your paycheck. And I'm very fortunate that I've made my passion my paycheck.
It's like the boxing version of what this, because these were all my magazines. I cut out and made them. And I could literally read, I'd buy a CD or a vinyl even when I used to buy vinyls, and just read the whole thing back to front. I knew who produced it, who mixed it.
Right. So you work in music now, yeah?
Well, if you want to call this that.
Well, what else are you lot doing?
Nah, I work in finance outside of this at the moment.
Yeah, it's not your fault, don't worry.
Nah, it happens.
It's riba, Aki. It's riba.
It happens to the best of us, man. You know what I mean?
You're working for
man. Come on, man.
That's what for a finance company.
Nah, man, I'm making a righteous paycheck, but you know what it is? It's like music. The way I grew with music, DJ, my dad was a DJ, all that. Right, so all of this stuff, I'd read things inside out, so I get what you mean. I knew, like, I could tell you who produced all the songs on certain albums. And that. So you're like the boxing version, where it's like if someone asks you a question, you got the answer already because you remember reading it.
No disrespect, my friend. I'm wasting past you.
Yeah, master knowledge. I'm just knowledge. I'm knowledge.
That's what
I'm not want man to realize.
We're the same player.
I'm gonna keep this to 100. You see, historically. You can't bring no one to test me historically. And they know this as well. They know this is like, right, it's the truth. And like loads of people, especially in the industry, when it's coming to speak about boxing, especially the histrionics for boxing, when I turn up in a room, a lot of people just shut their mouth. That's why I have to big up my brother like Babatunde Ajayi, Pat Barrett. Well, there's loads of guys inside the game, right? You know what I mean? Even Steve Bunsen now, this brother here. Yeah. No, and that's that's cool. But
so only a few people you can give it up to like that on that level.
Yeah. So when that man call and say, nah, this guy Spence is like it's mad how I'll be in my house and I'll be watching black and white fights. How people watching the new fights of last week.
Yeah.
I like the old school stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no school like the old school, man.
There is none at all.
I feel like that.
None.
I feel that way about stuff, bro, as well, man.
Yeah,
none.
I
feel like that, bro. It's again, you got to just flip it back to music. There ain't no, come on, bro, man.
Like you said,
it's different times, bro.
There's a different kind of passion
ain't no
behind
Nazis
it.
Again,
like you said, everything's more monetary right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, it is what
it's
like
kind of soften the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like a microwave era. Just come and go.
Literally.
So professionally, you went by the name The Spirit.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah.
Apparently, because it said. You thought
my power at the time gave me that name. Danny Williams. Danny Williams went on to become British and Commonwealth champion. He gave me that name from the amateurs. Yeah, because I speak. you run up and down.
Yeah,
You like a goal scout hit you. I can't call myself the ghost because that's some.
Yeah, that's mad.
But the spirit. Yeah, and
The
Spirit's better though, isn't it? Yeah, it's got more. Yeah, because you get it. It's good stuff. So, did it? You had, because obviously I'm aware you had like a promising amateur career, turned into a professional career. 17 bouts.
17. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Realistically, I didn't accomplish what I should have accomplished as a fighter. But how it goes is this, like, it's about championing life. When you realize it's about championing life, then all the mishaps and the downfalls or anything else, you learn how to, you can take it in your stride.
Yeah.
But then me being realistic, like, how I should have been dedicated, I weren't dedicated. I was dedicated in making weight because I was quite big and I used to box at 11 stone.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm 6 foot and I used to box at 11 stone. So I was more dedicated about making weight than actually fighting.
Right.
But then me being realistic and being totally honest, I know for a fact that I was a gym fighter because you couldn't bring anybody for me in the gym. I'd smash the living daylights. Right? So I realized it's like, I realize now, like, I was a gym fighter. It's just like, you know, like you get certain rappers, yeah? And they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
Right? And they're just incredible in the booth.
Yeah.
But you take them out and you put them in front of a crowd. And
It's
not like they freeze, but the vibe ain't the same.
Yeah,
it's not the same. Right? So I know. And then also, I got to be real. Like, I mean, when things are happening for you, yeah? And you're earning money on road as well. And like, and you're sponsored and all the rest of it. Like certain things that literally go to your head. Not only that, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, think about it. Like, what are your main goals, your main aspiration, your main dreams, and all the rest of it? You say you want to get the bag, and then when you get small pieces of the bag, you think you've actually made it. That's the bag. It's not actually the bag.
Bro.
It's
I've been through that before.
You know what I say to you?
Yeah,
it's not the bag though. It's not the bag.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
and then so you get distracted by it. Right? It's not even a junior bag. It's like
it's like a little
it's the
infant.
It's the infant bag. It's the infant bag. It's not even that. It's the infant. It's the infant blinking bag, bro.
Star pack bag.
Nursery
bag,
right? But you get it. But you think, right?
Get gas.
Yeah, gas by it. But then also you think, like, could you get the adulation? Well, you get a real adulation from. You get the adulation from the females. You know what I mean? Now, other guys who ain't as good looking as I, right? They're not, right? And they're as confident.
Yeah.
So just like when I was talking about earlier, like, you know, certain people just hate you for the sake of hating you.
You know,
reason being is because your vibrational frequency interrupts the devil inside of them. So they say, well, I don't like, he's too cocky. No, because they would like to have the same
same energy.
They would like to have the same confidence. They'd like to walk in the room and be able to light up the room. They'd like to be the star boy. They'd like to be it. So you think, right, I'm the star boy. I ain't even really done nothing. So then that makes you complacent. So I know that.
You're happy. You're kind of,
You're content with having nothing. Do you understand? But when you flip it now, exactly.
You're doing your thing.
Right. But then when you think about it now, when you think about it now, because like as a youth, I was a person, I got my network. So anybody want anything, they just come to me. Spencer can sort that out. And if I couldn't, I'll just say, yeah, I can, and I'll find a way to do it. Right?
I'll find someone or something.
Right, exactly. Oh, I can do this, right. And like, after a while, what happens is that you can get kind of typecasted. In that. And then you don't live for your aspirations. You don't live for them anymore. Your aspirations is just being. So it's a lot. Like life is about growth. Hence why now I can go even harder on the things that I'm doing now. I mean, cause I'm being very fortunate because of my network that I consult loads of different businesses around the country, right? So loads of people say, Spence, what exactly? So how do you earn the money and da-da-da? Because I consult. You know what I mean? So I consult major brands, right? And especially like for the crossovers when it comes to our community and people knowing how to try and infiltrate our community and stuff like that. So, like I said, I've just been fortunate, bro. I've been very, very fortunate. But I would say to any young person, that if you want something so bad, then you literally have to go for it.
Yes.
And I mean, literally, you just got to go for it. But you've got to be tunnel visioned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, can't worry about
You
nothing.
can't be here, there, and all the rest of it.
Devote yourself to it.
Yeah, you just got to be tunnel. You just got to be tunnel vision, and it's kind of cool now because I'm a big age man, so I know like I've seen my last years now, which is like a countdown, right? If it was right. So now that I know that it's a countdown, like you truly realize that I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. You know, I'm just gonna be raw. I'm just doing my thing. I don't give a. I mean, I really don't care.
Yeah, I like that though.
Literally, I don't care.
Yeah.
Right, and it comes from so many different things. So when I'm telling you, I don't care. Like, not like I don't care, but what I realize now is growing up and you're getting older. When I was younger, I had to be right with everything. What? Nah, bro. I have to be right with everything. Right. I realize I don't give a shit about being right no more. You know what I mean? Because it's better to be. It's better to be kind than to be right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because certain times you can be right and you tell someone that you're right, but they're still gonna think you're a cunt. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you?
It doesn't improve the relationship.
I've been guilty of that a lot, bro. It's mad. When you're talking, it's like it sounds like me, bro.
Right.
Now I go to people.
Bro.
I used to argue about it for fucking 20
Bro,
minutes.
I want to be right. I'm just like, I don't care. Because I know like what I'm right with.
I was like that until like this year.
Right? Okay. Right.
I only just gave it up.
That's a new growth.
Right. I'm trying to say to you. So like, it's better to be kind than to be right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then once you know that you're being kind, then try and interwoven that with being right and let your righteousness shine through so people get why you're right. Yeah. Because not everyone's going to get you.
No.
Yeah,
it's the frequency.
The frequency talk that we had, isn't it?
Not everybody's going to get it.
Talk, bro.
Right, but when you get it, that's the time when it's a beautiful time to get it because, right, you get it.
But even sharing your story like that on reflection is good because it gives the youth like an insight of like, I could have done more, should have, and this is what I should have done. So don't you do it, you know. But at the same time,
you know what?
You had that fight you had with David Walker.
There we go.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Even when I spoke to my pops,
yeah, everyone
was just like, brother, that was a slugfest.
Yeah.
You know,
like that was a serious belt.
Let me tell you about Dave Walker, yeah. Cause we knew each other from amateurs.
We already kind of.
And like, I had something like 10 days notice for that fight.
Oh really?
But it was BBC. I want to be on BBC. So
yeah.
You know what? And I was training, but not to fight him.
I was gonna say 10 days ain't enough, man, is it? To prepare for a person.
But I'm not making excuses on that. And I remember at the time I was working with Adam Booth.
David Hay.
So I think them lot went out to America and they come back. As they come back, I was training anyway. I said, Adam, I've been offered the fight and I'm taking it. And he was like, for Raw, I said, I'm taking it. I'm gonna knock him out. Right? Straight, right? And took the fight, and it's the maddest thing is that fight is 22 years ago.
Yeah, 03 innit?
Yeah, 22 years ago, and people still talk about that fight now.
Yeah, they do.
And the thing about it is, me and Dave Walker are really good friends, you know.
Oh, that's good, bro. Yeah, that's
really.
Good.
Let me tell you. See, my mom died. Yeah, my mom died, and Dave Walker came to the funeral. Yeah, and he came with a guy called Harry Senior, Harry had a stroke. And Harry used to be my club's senior, right? And him and Harry come to the funeral, and when I mean like Dave Walker came to my mom's funeral. He was helping out in the kitchens.
Yeah, what a guy, man.
He's putting out the tables. He was doing, he put on a kitchen hat and everything, serving out the food.
Yeah, rate that.
Brother, like, me and Dave, we've always been, I mean, Dave's had his open personal problems that he's spoken about as well, yeah? And like on loads of things, you sit down and you say, like, it's majorly about championing life. Yeah. But the thing is this, is like, that fight with me and Dave Walker in 2003, July 2003, people will always talk about that fight because it was that kind of Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, it was.
Lick down, get up, lick down.
Yeah, both of them was giving it like serious.
It was mad. It was mad. And I'll say, well, like, loads of people sit down and they don't get it. Like, people think boxing's easy. Like, you see, to all the critics, I want people to realize this. You see all the people who sit down who are critics and say, oh, well, this guy was, this guy was rubbish or that guy. Right, I'm going to be real. Yeah? I'm 51 years old. Yeah? I'm still an incredible. She's like, well, you're 51, you're nobody. Right? I'm telling you now, right? Right? I'm telling you now that, and I'm still very fit. Those guys, you think, I'm saying like, I tell you what we do, come down the gym and spar.
Yeah, no chance.
Right? And then we'll see what's going to happen. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? Because people think like this boxing thing, right? And this is the same thing where we were getting, it's like, knowledge without experience is just a philosophy. I want people to realize that.
Yeah.
So it's easy to criticize people. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying to people, like it's better to create something that others criticize than to create nothing and criticize others.
Yes.
If it is so easy, right? I'll tell you guys, come down the gym. Just come down the gym and you see what I do to you.
Yeah. But they want to make it close.
No, I say come to the gym. Yeah, I mean, you can easily DM me, master_knowledge on Insta, and say, I wanna. I mean,
couple rounds.
I've seen that though.
The fitness will do a lot about the load.
Right,
but you know, like,
but it's never the fighters, because fighters respect the authenticity of fighting.
Yeah.
Fighters don't. You know what I mean, but
like you and Walker have admiration as men now because you shared the ring.
Got bare rates for him.
Yeah, you shared the ring.
But we were mates before we fought because the industry is very small. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those. I got nothing but love for that. He's a proper guy, man.
I saw online as well because I didn't know this. I always like dig deep as I can with the research that you was the youngest ever black boxing promoter in Britain, bro.
Yeah, something like that. I think it must be broken.
In 07?
No. In 07, it was...
That's serious, bro.
Yeah,
you came in the game, bro.
I was very fortunate at that time. How it goes is this, yeah? I was very fortunate at that time. Right, sorry.
That's
I was very fortunate at that time. What happened was this. me and my friend, Kieran Baines, we started for our company, Hard Knocks. So we were just ahead of the game. So like how boxing is being projected right now, you can hear from their own admissions from certain guys. They said, well, he was the guy that kind of started it off. Yeah. You know what I mean? With all the hype and we kind of did that, and we brought in a new demographic because I brought the road to boxing.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Like my shows were just sold out. Everyone's talking hard knocks. But I'm not gonna lie, it was like I got mad financing. You know what I mean? I got mad financing,
which is good.
It was a lot of money, and I was young, and you think I've got all this money around me, and I thought, right, I was do crazy stuff.
Lifestyle.
The money came too fast.
But the thing about it is this: you see everyone around me. They know at that time everybody ate.
Everybody eats beef.
Everybody, listen, that's how I am, you know. That's how I am. Everybody ate. So we were sitting there saying, right,
everyone was enjoying the wave.
This Hard Knocks thing, like everybody ate. You know what I mean? Like even like one of my exes now, she would say, nah,
them times
there, Spence.
Mazali.
When it was good. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is, but it's like I was very fortunate because I did produce some really good champions like Larry Condile when he won prize fight was a big thing. Then Troy win prize fighter. Darren Hamilton became British champion. You know what I mean?
Welterweight, innit?
Yeah. Like what? Then so all those kind of things is just a complete and utter blessing because I know what we did at that time there was a very unique, special time. But then at the same time, you don't realize like when you're doing something with so much vigor, so much is firing. Like within the industry, it can be unsettled. They can be unsettled by it because they don't know how to relate to what you're
disrupting.
And it is. And you know what? And the thing about it is this: it's like I remember going to a board meeting, the British Board of Control meeting, and we had all the promoters sat down. And when it was talking, and this one I didn't get, and like it was talking, and there was one guy in there. His name was Andy Ailing. He used to work for Frank Warren, and he goes, "Oh, we've got to look at this. Like we're all rivals. Just remember that we're all rivals."
Yeah.
And I looked on that, and I'm saying, you know what? This one, maybe I'm not meant to be doing this because, like, I don't look at you lot as rivals.
Yeah. You're in your own lane.
Yeah. I'm in my own. I don't think you lot can compete with me because you lot ain't. No matter what, you lot ain't blessed like me. I'm gonna be real with you. You lot ain't blessed like me. You're still eating pig's feet. You're not blessed like me. You eat bacon, bro. No, I'm just keeping this thing 100. You're not blessed like me.
I said no pork on the fork.
Right? Yeah. None of that. Bun that. Right? I'm just so like. So when you're in it, so when you're in it and you're like I said. But yeah, what we did at the time when we had Hard Knocks, everybody was talking. At that time there, we was firing, and we went on for 4 years. And we produced some champions, and then off of the back of that, I was very fortunate as well. Then I started working at Sky for like a decade.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was working at Sky. I was working at Sky for a decade. I had my own show there, and like, even on then, and at the time then, I was so.
That's still big though.
Yeah, I was so frightened, not to be seen like a sellout.
Yeah, like we spoke about.
I was going to ask about that. Like, how was it like being on Sky? And obviously trying to keep your authentic self.
Yeah. No, you can't do it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You can't. Really?
I'm going to be real. I'm just going to be real with you.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't.
Always going to be something.
No, I'm saying, like, you see how I was then?
Yeah.
They just weren't ready for me at that time. They weren't ready for who I was. They weren't ready. You know what I mean?
In this era, you'd kill it.
Yeah, exactly. But, you go back, it's been, I ain't been at Sky for like 5 years now. So, like, at that time there, they just weren't, I'll take it because, like, they would want, a more corporate version of a. You know what I mean? But the good thing is this: like the people who were there, hence why I lasted so long. I mean, I was there for just under a decade, like 9 years, right? Right. The reason what was good is because the people, the producers, and everybody else behind it, they knew like, rah, he does know his boxing.
Yeah.
And they also know that I brought something different because there's certain people who just got it. So lots of people turn around and say, "What is Total still on?" Say, "Yeah, still on." Like one of my friends, a guy who I boxed, beat me. Gary Logan now does his bits there. You know what I mean? But Gary Logan's not me. He's not meant to be me. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? Like, because like I'm still going places, and because of social media, because of Insta, because of I get mad numbers.
I'm not gonna lie, you're made for the camera, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So,
that's
but
what it is.
Right, but you got other people.
I recognize that straight away.
Right, exactly. You got other people. They're not necessarily made for the camera, but they
could be a good commentator.
Yeah, do you get what I'm
like
trying
a
to
voice.
say?
Right.
Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? But
people
people know, and that's why like I could turn up at any boxing show that's on. As soon as I come in there. All the YouTubers they come straight to you because they know I'm going to say something. But they know I'm going to say because they know I don't care. So they know. Yeah, exactly. You know, they know I'm going to say something. Yeah, you're not going to bun
for the viral moment.
Yeah, you're not going to bun. You know, they just know with me, I'm going to bun. I'm going to say something because they know I'm going to be real with you. I don't care. Right? I don't care. But as you get older, you realize it's better to be kind than to be right.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be kind, but I don't care.
You're still gonna be you.
I'm still gonna say what I say. Still gonna say.
I'd rather die than not to be that.
Nah, I heard that.
I hear that, bro.
Nah, I heard that.
Nah, I fully hear that because you have to be real to yourself, true to yourself, and I think that's the currency now.
I would say, nowadays it's best to be that because that's where people can't get exposed or nothing if you're just yourself.
If I was 15 years younger, coming in the game untapped, unfiltered, and that, I'd have blown, bro.
Yeah, you know what?
You know what I'm trying to say?
But like I'm saying to you, look, it was, you know what? I have to say apology as well. I'm not up to date with what is current. I stay in my lane. I obsess about boxing, so that's my thing every day, right?
Facts.
That are my children. I don't give a shit about nothing else, right? So when I was at the Graham Daily thing with you at the gala, and I'm seeing bare young Eds who were younger than I. You know what I mean? They were all coming up to me, nah, unks. Love you. I'm honoured, you know. Yeah. I want you to realise this. You know what I mean? I'm reason why I'm honoured because if you know how I was kicking off hard to get more people of colour in the industry. No, I'm not just talking like one industry. I would sit down with the biggest politicians, black politicians. They'd have a forum that they'd have once a month just to discuss ideas, and it was going across. So you'd have Labour, Conservative, Lib Dem. Everyone sat round, right? And I was always every month I was invited to go, right, and to discuss things. And my major thing was to get more black people, in proper positions in in broadcasting.
Yeah.
That was my major thing. And then so when I'm seeing it now, when I'm seeing like guys who are getting their bringing now.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it was down to me. But
everyone plays their part.
It's
a chain effect.
Yeah,
it's a chain effect.
Everybody plays their part. But more so when people are telling like, yeah, you know what? It's Spence who I used to watch, you know.
Yeah.
So, right, that means a lot. Look when we was at the Grime Daily thing, right? The Grime Daily thing, and ITV, the youths are coming up to me. ITV say, can we get a word with you on the Conor Ben and you, man? And I'm like,
and Conor's right there as well.
Yeah, and I'm saying like, that makes me feel so good because.
It's important.
And I'm saying like, and it's all black youths there. Not saying they should have a couple white people there, but I'm saying all black youths there. No, but I'm saying all black. That means a lot because I know how far it was. Because I remember like, I'd go into the room and it was like just bare whiteheads.
Yeah, just you.
You know what I mean? So our story was never really told, or like our perspective was never really seen. So because of that, now that's the thing where I'm saying like, it's kind of.
This is where they misunderstand you because you're just proud of your culture, bro.
100%.
And you push it, and that's what I'm saying. You've got bare white mates growing up. You've got good white friends. You love white people, but you're proud of your thing, bro. Your heritage.
I'm gonna keep.
And that's real, bro.
I got white friends closer than any black person.
Yeah. Because
I'm just gonna keep this thing 100. I've got listen.
You're just true to you, though.
Let me tell you this. Yeah, I got a brother named Paul Flynn. Yeah, and you're gonna feel embarrassed over this on camera and that, but I'm telling you straight. I got a brother named Paul Flynn. Yeah. When my mum died, when I'm saying like it was dark, I was having nervous breakdown. I had a nervous breakdown. I was suffering from anxiety. I never thought anxiety. I didn't think that thing existed. When man would tell me about how I've got anxiety, I'm feeling anxious, I'm saying, you little bitch, snap out of it.
And wake up, go to the gym.
Yeah.
But it happened to me when my nan died. And I had the same reality check.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm through it, bro.
I'm like my heart's beating. I can feel my heart beating.
I went A&E.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Did you get that far?
No, brother.
I said,
no. Weak ass white man. Little weak white brothers.
I'm tired. It's time to send me to the hospital.
Snap out of it. No, I'm joking. No. Yeah, what? Because like,
it's deep.
Really and truly, I should have gone to A&E, right? Because I had suicidal thoughts. I had all of these kind of madness, right?
It's deep, innit, bro?
Right? And it was one of my mates who I used to train, a guy called Paul Flynn. He said, Spence, I'm booking you for counselling.
Yeah.
I'm like, brother, I'm a black man. We survive slavery about
we don't do therapy.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Trust me. I'm like, counsel your mama.
I said, what counsel?
Yeah, I mean, counsel your mama. Right? But I say like that.
Shit.
But it's one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah, love to hear this.
I'm just gonna be real. Like one of the best things that I've ever done was to go get counselling. And it's been like 2 years, and my counsellor is like, you know what, Spence, you don't know how far you've come. So,
wow.
Right? Because I've gone from having suicidal thoughts to literally relishing the fact of waking up in the morning.
That's big growth.
Big.
I've gone from I'm trying to say to you, and off of that, I wanted to war with certain people, like, but once you realize, like, and you also realize, like, people, you got a good network of people, like people who actually check in for you, and when you realize that, you're thinking to yourself, like, you know what, I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah.
But I know how dark it was because, like, I want people to realize that life is short. In a blink of an eye, look, I'm 51 now, you know.
Bet that went quick, innit, as well? Like the 30s.
No, but it didn't. Because the thing about it is this, is like, I've always tried to work outside of time. Hence why I don't really believe that I've aged. I don't really believe like I look in. Yeah. I see certain girls I used to go to school. And I say,
mental, innit?
You must have cursed God or sunk. Because you
chicken or rental.
Right. So I'm saying to you, like,
looking wonky and
it does. No, but I'm saying it does go really fast. But like on the time of like knowing that it goes fast, you have to understand that this thing called time is actually an illusion, right? Yeah, it is, because as long as you keep healthy, as long as you do things that make you feel young and vibrant, you know what I mean, then you're gonna be all right. And you got to think now, like, stop worrying about stuff. And I'll say this to anyone, not to worry about stuff. And you say, why can you say that? And because I'm telling you, certain things are just out of your hands. You know what I mean? And the more when you sit with yourself, and while you're sat with yourself, get one with your thoughts. You know what I mean? And then you say to yourself, I'm going to control my thoughts because that's the only thing that I can control. Yeah. I can't control anything else.
What's going on around
I can't control what you think about me, what you think about me, what you think you want to do to me, what you... Right. I can't control any of that. But the thing that I can control is how I think. And then on top of that, it's not how you think, but the feeling. Because once you're filled with the feeling, then you've won. Yeah. And that is it. You got to say to yourself, I want to be filled with the feeling of success, the feeling of happiness, the feeling of, you know what I mean? And to be appreciated. Yeah. So you see, like, this thing of appreciation is that the more that you express appreciation and gratitude is the more abundance that you'll experience. Yeah. Right? But the only way that you're going to experience that abundance is when you show gratitude for the things that you like, the things that you have, and the things that you cherish. And when you show that you got a like or a love for those things, and that you appreciate those things, and you're grateful, you live in a way of gratitude, I'm telling you, cause you're grateful, yeah. I don't care what you call it, God, the universe, Jesus, Buddha,
whatever your version is.
Will give you more of those things and what you appreciate. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because when you take one step towards it, it's going to run towards you.
All goes back to what you said about the energy.
It's the energy, man. It's the energy.
You reset your frequency, right? More positive, and people feel it, react to it.
I'm telling you, it's the energy. Yeah. On certain times, just try it. Try not go onto your phone. Go on your phone for a day. Or just turn off your socials for a day. You know what I mean? Because that thing does become very, very time consuming.
Oh man, when they show you the screen time, it's scary. Have you ever read that when the thing pops up? Screen time is mental. It's like, right. Yeah. 4,000 hours. I didn't know there was 4,000 hours in a month. I didn't even know it existed without them. But I'm saying, like, exactly. Yeah. But I'm telling you, the major thing is gratitude. Just like when I met you like at Grime Daily, you said, "Right, knowledge." Come on.
You say like, "Right, you want to come down on our thing?" I said, "Of course I do." Because you know what? I don't do podcasts. I don't do other people's podcasts. Yeah, you told me. I'm a bit bougie like that.
We know the Cartiers are on, baby.
Come on.
Shine. We know the thing.
Shine.
It's
an AP.
Oh, right. Come on, you know.
Right. So
that's even more bougie than that. Yeah. Whoever the top.
Yeah.
I see you shout it.
Right. So you say to yourself like, don't do podcasts. But you know what? I'm grateful that I could go in a young people's environment and the little young heads know who I am. Yeah. And because of that, then I said, yeah, man. You know what I mean? 'Cause, like, I do like a lot of YouTube stuff, like within the boxing. So that's on a daily basis. Like, I'll always get a phone call, Spence, can you do that? I'll give them
I watch a lot of that.
Yeah, but I don't do podcasts. And I said, you know what? I'm coming into man's podcast, even though I've got my own podcast with me and Ton where we do the Fighters Right, our boxing podcast, but I don't do other people. So I'm like, nah, brother, I'm not. But now I said, nah. From that, I'm saying, like, because I have to show appreciation that, number one is this, is that the little young cats from the culture, you guys are the culture.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Recognize, man. So I'm saying, you know what? I'm there. Don't worry, whenever.
That's why it means a lot to us as well. Like, genuinely, we appreciate you, bro, because we it's funny. We'd never been to the gala, right? Yeah. So we're going gala first time, obviously. And we're kind of in that. We're just getting in that scene.
You getting numbers? You getting the phone numbers?
No. What?
You get numbers?
Nah, check it.
You get numbers?
You're about networking.
Look, you're the boss. Yeah, I said, here's a prick up button. You know maybe.
Get me in trouble, like. On the drive home.
No, this is the funniest thing. It's like we was getting a cab there. Yeah, she actually saved the day. Actually,
she did.
He left his ID. But we don't know what to expect because we was on like the fringes of the scene, we're racking up millions of views outside of being accepted by the blogs and the culture, right?
So you're racking up
millions of views on our channel on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah. Right, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so I'm trying to say that's why I rate you because you're not doing this because of anything other than
brother.
energy.
Cool, yeah.
Brother, you lot show me love when we was there.
We had a
You lot,
normal convo.
yeah, you lot show me love.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, but I was like, bro, cool man, I'm there, man.
Yeah, man,
It's a for
cool.
real. How do you guys say, yeah, man? Take
Exactly.
my
This is what I'm saying. That's where it gets to. So it's like, but we've never been there, and we when we pull up, people that we listen to who get big numbers are saying, "Yo, what's your thing?" And that.
Yeah,
like,
literally,
nice
shouting us out.
And I was saying to him, is this a joke at one point, isn't it? Like, how
Yeah,
many people,
yeah, like they're being
they
funny
don't
and
follow
that.
man and that, like, right. And then obviously on the way there, we don't know it's a free bar either. We're just thinking this is so we're like counting up and that. Like, don't worry, whatever goes, we'll make it back. We're moving hood, bro. Like, and then we get there and then everyone's just giving us free champagne.
Bro, legit. Was your missus with you?
Nah, she didn't come.
She saved the day though. Because
I left her ID, so she can't borrow it from her.
Let me tell you this now. Let me tell you this. The food was. And also, I'm gonna be real, yeah.
Pizza.
Just delivering pizza to you.
Yeah.
You
you know what I mean? Forgive me, yeah. I didn't know who Posty was.
Yeah, big him up, man.
Yeah, but massive big up to him. No, firstly because it's like I'm like every month I donate blood to the in aid of the African Caribbean Leukemia Trust. Yeah.
They raise nice people.
So they raised, just under £42,000 they raised.
Or something,
they raised. Yeah. So because of that you use that, and also I see my brother Dean Forbes down there as well.
Yes,
you know what I mean,
he was there.
Good guy. And Dean's up on his boxing as well. I want people to
realize
it? Yeah, up on it.
South
so when I see that, I think that link up could have had something to do with him because I know he's involved with them. But you know what I mean, I've known Oren and Bev for the longest time. Yeah. So when I see them, and they are actually a power couple. Them two.
Yes.
They are a power. How they roll.
They give so much back as well.
Yeah. How them two roll, right? I've got nothing but respect for them, right? But to be there, but like me and Paul had like the same color suit, and he even had on brooch thing as well. I'm like, bro. So I see him, say, oh, hello and that. So he's looking at me like, bro, like kind of don't, I am kind of tinker. I was looking, I said, how you doing, bro? I don't know him.
Yeah, he's keeping.
But it's only afterwards I see like that. I mean, I came with Jay Spade, so I don't know. I don't know these little young cats. Yeah, little young kids. I don't know them. Right, but for what they done,
Triple MP.
I'm saying like massive salute to that because that was, you know what I mean. But the whole thing there they had in there was so nice.
It was nice, man.
And not only that, but the conduct of people there was so nice because it was in a room where everybody was just showing everybody love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
We
vibes
weren't
was
going
nice,
over stores. No, we weren't. Everybody was showing people love, and that was nice.
Yeah, that's why it surprised me.
It was good,
the amount of people that actually watch the show who I know you are, but I didn't know you'd ever. But they're like, nah, bro, you're on my YouTube and that, like, it pops up, like.
Bro,
but even that, the fact that people like felt they could come to us and just because sometimes
we
when they see a new show, they might not like they're the new guys, so we're not gonna.
No, but you see, let me tell you how this thing goes. Yeah,
everyone been good.
Let me tell you how this thing goes. I've been in this game for a long time, bro. Like when you're doing things and you're doing it and you're sincere, people realize that they feel the sincerity.
Yeah, it would resonate and
exactly. If you're doing things from a part of bullshit, people are not gonna know it's bullshit as well. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Clickbait stuff and that.
Right, exactly. And like we're living in a society where it's like it's a bare gas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It is. It's bare gas. So when we see things that are outside of it, then we appreciate it, man. But it's energy. Energy don't lie, bro.
No.
I want you to realize that. Energy does not lie. Yeah. When you get that gut feeling, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that gut feeling stands for God's universal talk.
Jeez.
When you get that gut feeling,
I like that one still.
Right? When you feel that gut feeling, always roll with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No matter how crazy or far-fetched it may seem, you get that gut feeling, roll with that gut feeling.
Yeah, man's on that these days.
Yeah, just be on it. I've
done that before, but I ignored it and it went left.
Exactly.
So he's fully right.
You know what I mean? Exactly. You know what I mean? You ever buck a girl and you think, nah, but you make excuses for her?
Yeah.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah, just
I'm just letting you know.
Waste your time.
I'm going to tell you why, right? I'll tell you why. Because whatever you compromise, you make a compromise for someone, you make this compromise. Yeah? Whatever you compromise will eventually compromise you. Alright, I'll say this again to you so you can listen. Whatever you compromise, eventually it will compromise you. I'm speaking from experience as well. You ever be like, I remember like
Deep, bro.
I'm gonna keep this in 100. You see what I was a youth? I was a gallus. I'm gonna be real.
Nah.
Like it's hard to believe.
Really?
No, it's hard to believe. But no, I was
You.
right. Yeah, exactly. Right? I was a gallus, right? And there's certain girls that I was around that I knew just weren't right for me.
Yeah.
But because they were so Chris,
Get out of there.
yeah, I mean, no.
Yeah.
So me have to deal with her, you know. That the one there, me have to deal with that the one there, son. Right? But because they were so Chris,
Can't miss that one.
yeah, I'm saying there. I'm gonna say
hella red flags, but
yeah, right. So you're gonna see. You know what I mean? You're gonna see the red flags.
Yeah. And you're gonna
But
see their
that-
cheeks as well.
But at that time, you're colorblind. You can't see the red.
That's it.
No, it's a flag. Oh, don't worry about that.
It's a booty
Right?
brand.
So I'm trying to say to you, whatever you, it's like anything. A man could say to you like, nah, I don't even think you should do this move, you know. And you think, nah, but you're being so crazy. You're thinking about the money. You gotta do the move and you gotta move the money.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Right. So I'm saying, whatever you compromise will
You
eventually
know you're not
compromise.
supposed to leave your yard, but you left.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know you're not meant to leave your house. You know, but you say, you know what? I could just...
And then the PlayStation
cut
met
through.
you.
Right, in the exactly.
Yeah,
So I'm
cut
trying
through.
to say to you,
You knew,
whatever.
and you're fuming
Thank you.
because you knew.
Thank you. So whatever you compromise will eventually compromise you. So
it's
you
bars.
gotta work from a place where you're not compromising yourself. Where you're staying truthful and you're staying loyal to yourself. Even if you don't get the bag, but you're staying truthful and you're staying loyal to yourself. Not many people can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not many people can do that. Not many people can say, right, I'm gonna stay on this, I'm staying on this. I'm going to stay on this because you know why? Because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It is very, very difficult. But some people don't know whether it's the right or the wrong thing to do because they're not educated. But as soon as you get that education,
Then comes
and then you compromise yourself,
It's your fault.
You feel it.
you
Yeah,
should.
you feel it.
No, you're spitting so much facts, bro.
You feel
It's
it.
even like when you touched on the sellout stuff earlier. I think about it sometimes. I think to myself like, I would actually be happier passing up on certain bags and certain opportunities that don't fit right with me or don't sit right with me, just to come down here and do our show and be happy and carry on.
Yeah,
Alright,
no,
here's
literally.
a major
Just
thing.
be cool with
Here's a
life.
major
Yeah.
thing. Here's a major thing. Yeah. So you all could see that mark in my forehead. Yeah.
Mm.
Right. That means because I pray.
Yeah.
Okay. Look what's happening in Palestine right now. Okay. And then we have this DJ guy, this disc jockey, right? This disc jockey Khalid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I see the comments yesterday on that as well on his new thing and that. Yeah.
Right. And on top of this, I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you this now, yeah?
He's a corny guy as well, man.
Right. No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like you're actually Palestinian.
Yeah.
Right?
Literally.
That's what people.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I've been to Palestine. I went to Palestine last year.
Wow.
Right? I went to Palestine on Food Aid. So I went with a charity, the Ahmadiyya 313. We raised a lot of money. A lot of money. You know what I mean? Myself, Hamzat Chimaev, the UFC fighter, who's now world champion.
Yeah, he's big.
Yeah. We did a dinner with him last year. We raised substantial amount of money. Right? And I did the auction. And when I mean like, there's certain times, I've never done an auction in my life. God just said, I'm going to use you as an instrument today.
Just felt right.
And I just smashed it. I was on fire. I was on fire. You know what I mean? Remember, like, we sold a Muhammad Ali picture, signed picture of Muhammad Ali, and that went for £15,000.
Nice.
Then there was other things where man was saying, like, it was like mad. That I think on that one night, we made about £300,000, right? Then we say, oh, we're going to go out to Jordan, which is the bordering country to Palestine. We're going to go to Jordan, and when we go to Jordan, we're going to give out a food aid. So we're containers. I don't know how many containers. We have quite a few. Each container costs about 50 grand.
Yeah,
Right? So boom. So I've gone out there. So when I'm out there in Palestine, yeah? When I'm out there, I'm in the mosque, Friday, Jummah. Go to Jummah to pray. One brother, Spencer Fearon. I watch you all the time. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm here for food aid, bro. And the brother says to me,
pray.
the brother says to me, it'd be an honor for you to come to my house to eat. I'm looking, I'm like, these man must think I'm an idiot. Try to kidnap me out here.
It's the hood in you. But the reality.
I'm like,
No.
right. But at the same time, I'm saying follow your gut feeling. My gut feeling weren't that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So me and one of the brothers who came on the trip as well, we went to his brother. He set a car for us, and we went to go in his house to eat, and him and his family, and they put out a big spread for us and everything else. And I was just so grateful of this.
love.
Yeah, it was mad love, right? And while I was there, the man's telling us the stories about what's going on over on the other side of Palestine. So the day when we're leaving to go over to Palestine, right? You go across the border, yeah? It's the Israeli border.
Yeah.
So you go down to the Israeli border, you go over to the Israeli border, and all the other brothers who was with me, bar one, all got turned away.
Oh.
Right? So I'm there, I think, wow, black man, England, I know these little Jewish people gonna fuck with me. They were so polite and kind to me. I thought, right, they must know who you are, right? They were so cool. Oh, go through, all the rest of it. But how they got it run, when you're there, they say, oh, can we see your phone? That's how they run it, you know? Like, little boy, you know, with some big machine.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yes. So, like, they stopped all the rest of the guys, but I was with them. Yeah. And I said, boy, and I weren't getting no reception on my phone either. I said, boy, someone better come out, or I'm going to be bugging. You know what I mean? They were like, oh. They all got stopped, so they come out and said, Mr. Spencer. I said, yeah. And then another guy, Hussein, was with us. Said, can we look at your phone? Blah, blah, blah. I said, look at my phone for what? What do you do? You want to check if there's anything slightly against Israel on your phone, in your pictures, in your on you. Yeah, mad thing out there. How it's run? It's a proper regime out there, right?
How do they detect that? Is that like just
they just go into your phone. They go into your phone. They check what you got on your socials. They check all your other stuff. And and
just do like a...
It's a mad thing. It's a mad thing. So that's how they do it. So I was like it's like London coming in. So it's like, it's like, can we look in your phone? And like being all forceful. Yeah. So you're not looking in my phone, you little pussy. What? Brother. It's, I don't know what come over me, brother. But what I'm sitting there thinking about, if you see the machine, it's a little huge. If he wanted to say, grrr, I'm dead. I said, brother, you know. Anyway.
I said, yo.
Yeah. Anyway, so boom. Right, so boom. We go back, but we do some food aid like for like people in little camps. Because like imagine you're in your house, just chilling in your house, and then some next man says you and your family got to leave your house. That's what they're doing out there. Right? And you've got to literally take a shopping trolley and take out your valuables. Not this thing. You know how difficult it is to move? I know right now, because I'm moving right now. You know how hard it is? You're picking up TV and this, that, but you're taking out your valuables to leave. And what you're going into a little camp. So we went onto the camps, we're giving the food aid out there, and bro, if you see the kids out there, how joyous they are. Joyous, jumping around like it's nung, happy, right? And then you're seeing, now I've got brothers, you know what I mean? I've got a brother, Emir Abdullah, who is Badu Jack's manager, boxing manager, right? Lovely brother, yeah? He's Palestinian. Yeah. And he don't stop, because you see I post on this thing. And he's he's like, bro, I got a bit of love for you, you know? Yeah. And I'm saying, that's cool, but let's not forget our brothers and sisters in Congo, in Yemen, in Sudan. There's those other things, but what I'm trying to say, there is a genocide. There is a disgusting genocide that's going on in Palestine. So one of that thing there, when I'm saying like, I'm buying a fire. So when I'm seeing that little fat DJ Khaled, right, I'm just keeping this thing 100. When I'm seeing you, and like, you got dough. So like, stand up for something.
And
so
influence
like,
as well.
Right, you got dough and you got influence. Stand up for something. And you're Palestinian. Now, if something like that was going on like in Jamaica now, and America's badding up, I'm gonna bun a fire even more so, because that's where my dad's buried. You know what I mean? That's where my mother was born. But you don't say, like, you don't say nothing.
It's weird, isn't it?
At all. You know what I mean? And and the next thing, all you little yard dancehall stars and all the rest of it, stop endorsing this little fat prick, right? I'm telling you this now. Like,
Sizzler bunned him out, innit? Sizzler cut up the plaque and threw it away, and you don't rock with him no more.
Big up Sizzler. I didn't even know that. Right? So you see,
Sizzler got backlash for it.
From who?
Like just people like, oh, there's no need for that.
No, well, send that to me. I'm posting that right now on my page.
That's I need that. I'm backing it.
Yeah, but and that's why. But he got lifetime achievement yesterday. Or he got something. Yes, he got something. Did he get something? He got something. I don't know. Right, but I'm saying, like on those, like I'm saying, I'm keeping this thing 100.
Yeah.
On those things there, this is what I'm trying to say to you. You're seeing a genocide in your eyesight. You're seeing it, yeah, and you've done nothing about it. I hope they burn a vicious fire on you. I'm just being real, because I'm burning a fire on you.
Yeah, it should be supporting these people, man.
Before I forget, actually, you know what? Yeah, this is funny. You know, I just realised something. So I'm going to the gym outside of my area in North London because I've got the, the memberships where you can just go to most.
Yeah.
So I've pulled up wherever park, and I see one brother loading up a vehicle, whatever, and he looked familiar. I looked at him twice, and I thought, right. And then he looked and he's nodded, and I was like, "What, Don Charles?" Yeah. Okay. And I've gone like, "Yo, like big up." Yeah. And then we spoke briefly about the loss to Usyk with Dubois. Yeah. And then we spoke about predictions on the Dillian fight. It was that day.
Okay. So a couple weeks back now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So basically, he got the prediction like bang on the money as well. Like he told me that was gonna happen. Yeah. Within like 3 rounds. He said. And I was just like, "Is it?" And he's like, "Yeah, Donny hits hard, both hands and stuff." Moses.
Yeah, Moses at the time was a terror.
Yeah.
And next thing I want to end right here. Yeah. People think that me and Don Charles are beefing.
This is my question.
Right. Thanks. I know that's what you're gonna go to.
Thanks, bro.
Right. Me and Don Charles are not beefing. I have no beef with Don Charles. You know what I mean? When you're passionate about things, like I am, and Don Charles is also a very passionate person.
Yeah, he seemed to. Yeah.
He's a very passionate person. Things can get misconstrued in translation. I've got nothing but love and respect for Don Charles. Like I told you earlier, like when my mom died, I was going through it, right? Don Charles and Derek Chisora,
Big Del,
yeah, were very helpful at that time. But because of those things, I have to still remain true to myself. Now, you see when they say a friend of my enemy, is an enemy, right? That's not necessarily the case because I'm not buying next people's argument. My argument was on record with Daniel Dubois' dad, right? And he knows the Mookie thing that he did, right? But it's squashed, right? Because I could show you right now how it's squashed because the dad squashed it. Yeah. So me and the dad are cool now. But when I was burning a fire on, it's a couple things. Like, you see when you're in the game, yeah? There it goes. You see when you're in the game, man's looking at you like, yeah, Uncle Spence. Yeah? Uncle, your blood clot, me a young man. Like, but I'm saying to you, like, man's looking at your Uncle Spence. When Joshua fights, I will say certain things about Joshua. Can't give him my opinion.
Yeah.
Nah.
And even he will ask you, why you say that?
Yeah, man will.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
man will say that, or his man them with him. Nah.
Yeah, I've seen
unks, nah. Like I'm like, brother,
it's my opinion.
Right, it's my opinion, right? But like I said to you,
how can you be a presenter pundit?
No, but it's not the case of that. Yeah, I know, but it's not a case of that. How it goes is this: it's like, as I told you, like I said earlier, it's better to be kind than to be right.
Right.
I understand that now, but what happened with the Daniel Dubois thing is when I was leaking out. I had nothing against Daniel Dubois. I had nothing against Don Charles. Right? My thing was just the dad because he did a jacked up move. To me.
Yeah, personal.
Right? It's personal to you.
Personal. So it's personal to me. So how I'm saying is like everything now I'm burning a fire on you. Right? And the man asked me a question like couple days just before the fight, and that's my head just took me and just went off. Right?
So in that mode, like that's
right, I was in that mode, right? I just went off. Right? Looking back now, when man said, was that the right thing to do? Because just before the fight, I said, yes, it was the right thing to do. And it's the right thing to do because, like I said, that's what my gut was telling me.
Yeah, you felt like that's what it was.
Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? So it's not like, I'm not trying to be diplomatic because no one's not my paymaster. I earn my own though. Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say to you? Now, if I was affiliated to one of these TV companies now, then they'll say like, right. But it isn't because they knew that's why I'm not there no more. Because even then, I'm not holding my mouth. I'm going to be real.
That's why they got me, because I know.
Right, I'm not holding my mouth. Right? So, anyway, the things that I said, Don Charles is, if Don Charles is training you, Don Charles is like, you're my son. That's how he is.
Yeah, he's old school.
Yeah, Daniel is my adopted son. And all the rest of it. And I'm saying, brother, you're gonna set yourself up for a fall. So you see, like on certain things, patience, as it says in the Holy Quran, sabr, patience. Just, I'll sit down and wait. Watch. Now look, you get what I'm trying to say to you? Now look. So now everyone says, "Oh, Spencer, you are right." Of course I was right. But the thing about it is this: my reality, I'm just ahead of time. Yeah. My reality, I knew what's gonna happen. Yeah.
You saw it. Yeah.
Right. And the only reason why, because it's even more so if you're leaving clues. Don Charles's words. The dad said, "I've got a job as long as we keep on winning." So you just lost. I said, right, you're gonna get sacked.
Oh, swear.
I said, you're gonna get people.
It's that simple.
Right, it's that simple. I'm not. Why? And
that's very simple. Right, if you paid attention. Isn't
right,
it?
exactly. Wow. Rocket science says no. I'm telling you because I know how they are. Yeah. But on the same thing, can't gun the dag. You know why? Because the dad, he squashed the beef. And when I mean he squashed the beef, the dad phoned me just after the fight. Dad phoned me, right? And the phone rang. I looked at the phone and I was saying to myself, am I gonna answer this? Because I don't wanna revel in man's defeat. Because I'm not that guy. I don't wanna say, you're fucker. Right? I told you. Right? Yeah. But the dad phoned me and he said to me, he said, Spence, he said, we're black man, we shouldn't be fighting one another. And him saying that to me, that kind of touched me. I said, you see me, Mr. Dubois, I'm never gonna kick no one when they're down. Yeah. He said, we're not down. My son's a millionaire.
So the ego came out still.
Yeah, right?
Grenadian as well.
Yeah, exactly. So we're not down. And we say breaking down, right? And he's breaking down things to chronological order to the Bible and and we had a good talk. And I said, you know what? I said, like, he said, I've seen the things that you said about my son after the fight because I wasn't relishing in it at all. You know what I mean? He said, like, yeah. And he said to me, you know what? We're not going to get rid of Don. Yeah? But I know that's more so because I was telling people, Don's gone. Right? And he must think, I can't make this pussy all right. But what happened? 2 days after? When they said that they brought your lookalike Sam Jones, your better looking version. You get your better looking version. Your better looking, but he's Sam Jones, right? But Sam Jones ain't cultural like you. Even though Sam Jones knows the culture still, I have to rate Sam, right? But when they said Sam Jones, when they said they brought in Sam Jones, you knew. I said you're definitely gone because I know that Don and I'm chatting at the business because like people don't know, but the industry knows. Like they had a little beef over that Marku, the Albanian youth. Okay. So Don used to train him. There was a little bit of beef there, but I remember there was an interview. I have to big up my sister October Red because she said, remember when Sam Jones told Don Charles to shut up? And I said, imagine that. Because if Sam Jones said it to me, I'll box him in his mouth, brother. No, I'm going to be real. You know what I mean? No, but I'm going to... You know me, be. You know the ones there. You know me, be. But yeah, so... So there's no beef whatsoever with me and Don Charles.
Big him up, man.
Right? No. Listen, when I say like I've got a lot of love and respect for Don, but the thing with Don, he's a very emotional man. Because you're so emotional, sometimes I get misconstrued. And then also... I've done an interview. He referred to him as the devil.
What?
Yeah. He said,
that's a bit deep,
He said like.
I needed that. I was going to say.
But the thing about it is this, my brother, I've got nothing but love and respect for you, and we go back to this thing again. Me being who I am, I've never cooned for nobody. Never. Right? No one in the industry ain't tried to bad me up. Ever. You know what I mean? I just want you to know this. No.
Tell him.
Right? So because of that, because of how I am, can get misconstrued, but I know that I'm right. You know what I mean? I know that I'm right.
Standing on your morals.
Right, I'm standing on my thing. You know what I mean? And as long as I know that I could go to bed at night and God knows like, right, you know what, you stay true to who you are, then I'm all right. There's certain things I've done where I haven't stayed true to myself. You know what I mean? Where certain people who are loved ones to me that I've hurt, I haven't been true to myself. But when it comes to this, I know that I'm being true to myself. So the dad folds me up and he goes like, boom. The argument was over money and Spence. You know what I mean? But all the rest of it. Then he must have seen I was on I was on my podcast, me and Tundi, and then the next day I was on Undefeated podcast, where, you know what I mean, people saying, "Nah, Dan Dubois quit," and and I said he didn't quit.
Yeah,
I don't believe that he quit. You know what I mean? Because if he wanted to really quit, if the quit was really that desperate in him, he would have quit after the first knockdown. He didn't. He got out. And then what happened was Don, which we couldn't see, Don threw the towel in. So he was responding to that. Right, you threw the towel in, the white towel. Okay then. Maybe he didn't want to get where we didn't want to buy. That's the excuse that I'm going with, right? Don threw in the towel, so therefore you didn't quit.
Just done, yeah.
Right? So I said that, and the dad's phoned me, said, "Oh, I saw that interview, what you said, and like, thanks, and And he goes, right, boom. He goes, send me your bank details. Let's just squash this thing, and bro, cause you're my brother. And he sent me the P.
Yeah.
As he sent me the P, wallahi, I took that money, and I sent that money to Uganda. There's some orphans in Uganda.
Oh, nice.
And I sponsored the youths them out there to feed these youths.
Banging.
All right. So then the dad was saying, no, but you shouldn't have said that to no one, because I said it out on the Leather podcast already.
Okay.
Right?
So yeah.
He said, no, you shouldn't have said. I said, no, I am going to tell people, because you see when you do things on your disrespect. Yeah, I mean, your apology has to be louder.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's too much of that stuff
Right,
going on.
right.
Man.
So enough times, like, we could squash beefs.
public.
Yeah, right. We could squash beefs, but then people don't know that you squashed the beef. So I'm saying like, out loudly that
You're good.
The dad sent me some dough, and the dough that he sent to me
Went to good causes.
All right, I sent it. I'll send you the clip, and you can clip it into this little section here. Right. So there's no beef between me and the dad. Right. I wish them nothing but the best, and the same with Don Charles. I'm kind of hurt that Don Charles ain't got that job no more.
Yeah.
Right? Because it was a massive accomplishment. You were the first black trainer in British boxing history to have a heavyweight world champion.
Yeah.
Right? That's nuts.
That's big, bro.
Right? It's a massive accomplishment.
Yeah.
Even though Daniel Dubois never won it in the ring, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Right?
Still had
Because
it,
he knocked out Joshua,
Yeah.
and that was a
Devastating
gargantuous
knockout.
win.
Yeah.
Right. So off of that, can't knock no one. I got to say nothing but massive props to you on that. But there ain't no beef between me and Don Charles or his son. But the thing about it is they're very emotional. So they hear when people say anything, I was saying like, right, and this is what people do. People will never hear the good things that you say about them.
They only hear the bad.
Right, they'll never hear. And that's the next thing. That's why you see like,
as well, you know.
Right, there's a boxing trainer called Andy Lee, yeah?
Yeah, Andy Lee's dope.
Right, Andy, adult trainer, right? Him and Hamza, I know Hamza really well. I know Hamza's family. Hamza's got a beautiful family, right? But where I've been bigging up Andy Lee, yeah? And just by chance, one of my friends was at the Usyk, the war fight.
Yeah.
And then, you know, some boss like, oh yeah, Spence's mate, Andy Lee. So, and, oh yeah, phone him now. So he phones me, Andy Spence. Thank you for everything that you've been saying about me, you know.
That's
what
nice,
I'm saying. But that's the first time. Usually you're bigging up people, and man don't come to you and say, oh, thanks for the big up.
Yeah.
You don't get that.
It's one off.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Remembering.
Right.
More
you know what I mean? Yeah. So
when everyone's got an issue,
it's only a couple people.
Yeah,
not only that, I remember, and also, I ain't gonna like Eddie Hearn. I remember one time like Eddie Hearn was like, yeah, Spence is like, boom, and he's a guy, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
If you're going through something, I'll phone you and say, yo, what I got? You know what I mean? So off of that, but Andy Lee, I have to rate him for that. But people don't hear that, because I know when people were criticizing Don regularly, he's a chick trainer, blah, blah, blah. I remember some guy, I think it was Hatman, who did it on Boxing Beats Around. One of them guys, they put out like Don Charles, the worst trainer in the UK. Right? This is about 5-6 years ago, and it hurt Don. I remember he phoned me. I was like, nah, man, don't worry. I'm going to deal with them, man. Because that man respect what I'm saying. So I said, boy, don't worry. I'm going to deal with them, man. So I'm on this, man. Like, boop. This time at Sky is when I brought Don into Sky. And I said, nah, man. Ratings for Don Charles is one of the best trainers in the country. All the rest of it now. So, but people are quick to forget. Right? They'll forget that. But Don has to realise that my gripe weren't with him. Because when the dad wanted to get rid of Don, I begged for Don. And this is facts. I'm not lying. I said, "No, brother, you can't do that."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was the first time, right? So that was always in their mind. So off of those kind of things, I was saying, right, you should be showing me greater respect, because I batted in your corner for you hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but when other things get out and and especially, I know how it goes. When you're with a fighter, your loyalty is with the fighter, because that's your bread and butter. Without that fighter there, you're not earning. Right, you're not earning no money, and that's the whole thing. Right? You're doing your job not just because you love it, but because you want to earn. So off of that, I want people to realize again, there is no beef whatsoever between me and Don Charles. That's it.
Lovely.
That's good, man.
You know what I want to end it on? I've got a question for you.
Go on.
This is the last. This is how we end the boxing. Because you're a boxing connoisseur,
Apparently
historian.
so. Apparently so.
Yeah, come on,
Apparently
bro.
so. Apparently
Know your
so.
thing. Top 5 fighters of all time, any weight class, any era, the Hall of Fame for you, brother.
You know what? That's really like, it's really hard for me to have a top 5. Like that'd be like my Mount Rushmore. Yeah. So I can't go with it. I got to go with the guys that I enjoy watching, because there'll be guys who most probably be greater than those guys. But if I had my top 5 guys, and it changes all the time.
Yeah,
But,
I can imagine.
right?
That's like being rappers, bro.
Yeah, right.
Always.
But I could tell you my top 5 rappers.
Yeah,
Easy.
as well, if you want,
Yeah, right. I can do it as well. No, I would say so. My top 5. My top 5 is Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali,
Yes.
Roberto Duran.
Wow.
Right. That's 3.
Yeah.
Ezed Charles. You ain't gonna know he was his former light heavyweight, and he became world heavyweight champion, right? In the late 40s. And my last one, my last one. Ooh. Oh, it's a bit hard, man.
Yeah, you got
My
one
fifth
left.
one. Yeah, my 5th one. My last one, then I would say Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's a good fight, though.
Yeah, so
And it's unique.
Yeah, that'd be my 5.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be my 5.
I know you probably never thought about it. Have you got a top 3 or something that come to mind straight away?
Boxers, I've always been kind of into more like the lighter weights. So Floyd's always up there. I watched Floyd from early. I used to like. He's not like one of the best, but I used to like Miguel Cotto.
No, he's a bad man.
Yeah, I like Miguel Cotto. He was kind of like, he's like a brawling style. Who else would I say? Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Roy Jones is incredible.
Yeah, Roy Jones.
I know Roy Jones very well. You know, Roy Jones is incredible.
And I'll probably go Lennox as well. Yeah, Lennox was up there. Yeah.
She.
We're not rating that one.
Well, you talk. No. We mean no. When I mean like I'm tight with them, meaning we're very tight.
Okay,
yeah, we're very tight. So I can't even cuss Lennox.
You know, it's funny. He's in mine as well.
Yeah.
I rate him. I put Lewis, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Prince Nazim, and Mayweather.
Okay, Prince was a bad man. You know?
I enjoyed
Prince.
Prince.
He was a bad man.
Stay away from that Tyson and Ali, like trying to make it a bit more. Like everyone puts them in.
Well, your top 5 rappers of all time.
Mine.
Yeah.
Or yours?
Yours. What's
Mine.
your top 5?
Snoop Dogg, Nas, 50 Cent, Tupac,
Yeah.
and DMX.
Okay.
That's where I'm at a bit at the moment.
Yeah, well, Snoop's definitely in there as well. I like Snoop, Trady.
Jeez, top 5.
Yeah, Trady's always been one of my favourites anyway. I kind of like Trady better than Snoop.
Mad.
I would say 50, and I would say that's 3. Do you know what though? I liked Mac Dre as well.
Yeah.
Like West Coast, isn't it?
I do. I was a heavy West Coast guy.
Yeah.
Mac Dre.
You young kid.
Yeah.
They don't blinking rap at them one there.
Like, who you got?
Top 5.
It's good.
But it's not. It's in any order. Yeah. My
Right,
top
I could
5.
have easily put a couple more in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you.
Same.
My top 5. Yeah. CL Smooth.
Cold.
Come on.
Yeah. Pete Rock and CL, man.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Pete,
Right.
old school.
Come on. CL Smooth. Nas. Because it has to be.
Yeah, you know what it is.
That's like.
He just suits the
trust me.
character as well.
Yeah. I mean, Nas.
That's
Nas,
what I know. He's my
Nas is
my
just
homie.
cold, bro.
Yeah.
He's just on Ghostface Killer's thing.
Ah.
Come on.
Supreme Clientele too. Mad.
Come on.
Mad.
Come on.
And on Raekwon's. Mad.
KRS-One.
Yeah. Cold.
You know what I mean? You could not leave out KRS-One.
That's 50's influence.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, that's actually.
Yeah. Rakim. Come on.
Cold.
Yeah.
Like these are cold
like old school,
They're in my top
Yeah.
10s and that.
Yeah. And and number 5, which is gonna go where people think rah. Yeah, I mean, would be Ice Cube.
He's cold.
Yeah.
He doesn't get his props.
He doesn't.
That's
He does so well in acting and stuff like that.
That's my top 5. That's my top 5.
I remember seeing,
especially as a writer as well.
Yeah, come on.
He was writing for
NWA.
Remember that tune, Honey Little Devil? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Bro, he's
Honey
sick,
Little
man.
Devil, you can't bust a nut. Come on, bro. That was like, nah.
Even when Ice Cube ended up like doing that West Side Connection stuff and all that.
Oh,
and
with
Dub
Back
C
10 and Dub C. Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah.
Cold. Even Nas. One time Nas done an interview and Nas said that Ice Cube is one of his favourite rappers of all time.
Ice Cube was going.
Serious?
Trust. Definitely with the West Coast thing.
And the only reason why, because like it's so easy to say Biggie and Tupac, Eminem, and it's easy. It's easy. But for like me,
Smooth and Pete Rock though, that's a
come on,
they
were like, bro.
They made some.
And you know what? That's like I remember I had the
Pete
same
Rock's
conversation with Mike
instrumentals and
Tyson.
beats
He was
and
saying
stuff.
like, I don't know. He was like, well, I said, ooh. He's like, and he was saying like, yeah, CL Smooth. And I said, you know what?
Bad man. He's from Brownsville, isn't it?
Yeah,
they got that. Brownsville, never run, never will. MOP and all that.
Come on.
Brother, thank you for today, man.
Man.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much for
Appreciate
having me on the show, man.
for sharing, man.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Make sure when you're chopping it up on your feet, make sure you collab with me, man.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
But it's an honour, because like,
that's an honour for
it's
us,
a crossover. When I've seen like you little young cats coming and doing your bits and
it's
all
different audience.
way different.